Hana Dul Set. And oh.
Alright, Julie, we're live. That's getting cut out quick as fuck.
That's a quick edit out. Holy
cut.
shit, that was crazy.
Holy moly.
It's 2 in the morning. 2:36 in the morning
Eastern
here.
Standard Time.
So I think I'm allowed to be cringy.
I think that is
Not the case, yeah.
that's
Not the
works.
case.
Why are we here?
This is a podcast.
Whose podcast?
Mine.
You are,
Infinity Jewels.
and we are on.
Infinity Jewels.
No, we are on Bangchan TV's Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/BangChanTV. Bangchan is the man to my right, your left, if you're looking at us on the screen. Yeah, we're here in his room. This is his streaming setup. If you go on his channel and you look at his videos, you might see me. You might see all of us.
Yeah.
At certain different points, sitting in this room playing video games or responding to his wacky viewers.
You might see us in the chat too very often. You'll see Infinity Jewels up in there and Meatfish.
Yeah, no, my name's actually Hugh Jackman in chat. So if you look for that, CBC Hugh Jackman, you can look up me on YouTube and on Google, Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
There's a Daniela Poma in the background. She's gonna be a guest eventually, but right now, you know.
He's also in the background of a couple of other Bangchan.tv, Twitch.bangchan.
Yeah. What's up, guys? How was that party?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we just came back from a rager, brother.
Whoa.
A rager, a wild night.
Are you guys drunk?
No.
Well, Ludwin's not.
I'm drunk.
Infinity Jewels is drunk.
I might be.
Drunk,
That's Daniela.
Daniela Pomas is drunk.
Danielle is like the person, like the tech person in the back of like.
She's our ad libber girl.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, what the fuck? You have it. Oh, that's beautiful.
How do I zoom in?
Let's do this chat.
Right.
All right, guys.
She's showing
For
us
the
some-
stream.
You know-
Already showing some cats.
Actually, you can
Whose
go.
birthmarks are hearts.
You can go
There's
in
3
chat
of them. There's,
to show them better.
really?
Dude, to show them better, she can just link that in chat, and then we can pull up
go
that
to my
image.
stream and link the
And then we can
channel
just show
on my
them.
stream.
There you go.
Stop pretending like I'm not.
You are a part
Whatever
of this.
No, I'm saying.
I think you might have to.
This podcast.
You might
I
have to.
almost said stream.
You got to speak a little bit louder since you're back
I
there.
don't have a mic. I will speak
Daniela
up
Pomas is
on
on a
YouTube.
mic, so she'll operate halfway through the chat and the link she sends
Holy
us.
moly!
Yeah, and for the Spotify and
Yeah,
iTunes.
for the audio
and,
listeners, go
yeah.
fuck yourselves.
Well,
This ain't for you.
okay, no.
See you next time.
Hold on.
It's been real.
Wait,
Watch
don't,
us on
Don't
Twitch.
go away. Stop.
Don't listen to
Wait,
us on
baby,
Spotify.
stop it.
Guard gang, booyaka.
Yeah,
Yucky.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, let's click it.
It's there.
Oh, it's there? Alright, that's good.
Yeah, so like they said. Oh shit, I think 2 of those cats are stuffed.
Oh,
Okay, so there's 2
I'm
stuffed
pretty sure
cats.
3 of those. I think one.
if that third one is stuffed,
Yeah.
this is a sad image.
This is there's 2 stuffed
that?
cats
These are stuffed cats.
with heart-shaped
Julie,
black
they see
marks.
It. They see it, Julie.
I'm talking to the audio listeners.
Oh, that's
listeners.
very
The
funny.
audio listeners, you gotta tell them what's up.
And
And
also our
then-
blind viewers. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
sorry,
up, Chris?
Chris.
Shout out.
Dumbass.
And then there's one real cat with a also heart-shaped black
What is
spot.
the title of this? Big heart, medium heart, tiny heart. This is getting
No.
downvoted all over the
Yeah, I
fucking
quickly
band.
Yeah,
download
you-
that. If you guys have any other Reddit accounts, you can look at the link in our chat in Twitch, and you guys can all download it. It doesn't deserve
surprised that's
27.5k.
I thought it would be the size of my.
Yeah, that
That's
would,
a good one.
You should
You should
email
write
them.
it.
Yeah.
Why are you not posting shit that?
But this is on r/on, not r/really fun memes. So I get it. That makes sense.
That's a true one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So yeah, back to the party.
Yeah.
Whose party? Oh, why were you partying to?
We went to our friend Kat's party because it was her birthday a couple days ago.
Cat.
Shout out Kat.
Kat, if you're in
What
here,
up? She's
I'm
not.
even gonna go in.
Yeah,
I'm
she's not.
even gonna go in.
She's not in the stream right now, but you know what? She's gonna be an audio listener.
You're in our minds and our hearts, Cat.
Yeah. I know.
Here's to you, Cat.
Here's
Love
to
you, Kat.
This one's for you. Just be linking them. Be linking these comics, bro. We'll get to them.
We'll get to
put them
them
on.
eventually.
We'll put them on the link. Them. They'll all
Yeah,
be in the
yeah.
chat.
All the viewers right now that are watching us live, just link to stuff, and we'll definitely respond to you guys once we get. We really have a good nighttime crowd coming in, so if you want to be part of it,
May Zykorth join in.
come in. Zykorth, the legend of Zykorth.
Mm-hmm.
Zykorth is one of our more. He's a great viewer.
He's a viewer for
He
sure.
chimes in and has us do a little task for him.
Link?
I don't-
Subscriber name.
Hello, friends. Oh my, what is this? All right, let's see what I hear. Hey, it's a dolphin. How do I like make it better for the? All right, I can drag this over. All right, so we got a. What is this comic?
Hello, friends. Have you transcended yet? I recommend it. The water's fine.
This is kind of scary.
What is this?
This is actually really
This is
tit.
troll.
This is dank. All right, so yeah, this is also very Cat, because Cat, she's a friend. She loves dolphins. Nah, I don't know what she loves, dude. She just
She
Water
loves
animals.
dolphins.
she works with water animals, dude. So what dolphin, as you guys know, is a water animal. And then this involves a transcending, enlightened dolphin going
Wow,
into
Javi,
space.
Ninja's a subs to you?
Yeah,
Ninja is
one of our subs. He's the most
Yeah,
recent
but,
sub we have.
Let's just leave it there. Wow,
Alright,
cool,
so
Ninja.
so I have a viewer. I'll leave him anonymous, but supposed to come in here and just give subs to me to.
You didn't have to say that. We could have just written it out.
Story we just tell him.
Okay.
Is he just comes in here? He literally gifted subs to me, hit subs of me to Ninja, Proud, Cloud9's Mango, Ammunition, and many more popular streamers, and some not popular streamers that are just girls.
Yeah.
And I really don't understand why. To this day, I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
It's the best. What he does is he'll gift Javi a sub, and then he'll
And then
gift them a sub to
it'll
Javi.
reciprocate.
So then,
like, I'll end up subbed to some random girl on Twitch, and that random girl on Twitch will also end up subbed to me. All through the magic of this one user.
and it's incredible. It's beautiful.
It's well appreciated, but I also don't understand why.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, we were at Cat's party.
Yeah, we were.
That's where we just came back.
I had a few beers. The beers were good. Good selection of beers.
I also had alcohol, drunk, no, not drunk, tipsy podcasting.
You gotta. She was just she maintained a good buzz throughout the night. Dude?
Yeah.
And that's what we're about here. Just having fun.
Ate a lot of puppy
Safe
chow.
fun.
Safe
We ate puppy
fun.
chow or Muddy Buddies for some of you guys out there. They didn't know
What is
about
puppy
it.
chow?
They just got introduced to it. Okay,
What
so
puppy
for
chow slash what Muddy Buddy?
Muddy
Muddy
buddies,
Buddies,
I Muddy buddies. I thought they said mummy buddies.
that's
Because
definitely
mummy buddies sounds way cuter.
of the three
way,
things
Muddy
that
Buddies is
of the
the
three
tits.
things you guys have heard tonight. Mummy Buddies is the incorrect one.
Yeah, that is
If it's
the
like a
worst one.
choose which one, if it's like a multiple
A,
choice,
B, or
like,
C.
yeah, no, Mummy Buddies is just bad. It is like, I believe it's Chex cereal, and then it is covered in peanut butter and chocolate, and then rolled in powdered sugar. So it's a mess to eat, but it's pretty dang good. And
Pretty bad for your heart though.
yeah, for sure. It's literally just
one of
like
those you wanna
it's
die kind of
it's a
food.
little sugar bomb, and you eat them, and you keep eating them, and you keep getting your hands messed up, and you wash your hands. You tell yourself you're gonna not eat anymore because they're bad for you, and then you go back in. Even after washing your hands, you go ahead and make it dirty and eat more and feel terrible. And it's literally just an endless cycle of wasting water to clean your hands, wasting your time cleaning your hands, and eating them, wasting your life. So it's literally just, but they're good.
But they're so
You guys
good.
gotta eat
I had
them.
never had them till this day, and they were delicious.
Yeah.
Chicken in China chiming into our chat. How drunk are y'all?
Well, we went over this.
Literally none
but-
of us are drunk except for the host.
Yeah,
It's
what
just
up?
trashed.
I'm okay, not trash,
Um,
just tipsy.
our-
you know, a little bit.
Our
a little
internet moderator,
Maybe mostly
Daniela
sleepy.
Como, she might be a little something. But the Ludwin, the Vilminator,
Yeah,
and myself, we're
the
not
two
really,
men in chat. We're
yeah,
here.
we're not drunk.
We're
Okay, tell us your
Yeah. Use a fork for what?
Use it for, he's talking about for the Muddy Buddies. We actually
he's saying that
We
he
actually,
just showed up.
Ludwin came up with this ingenious idea. So
Yeah.
at this party, there were also pretzel sticks. They were like this long,
Yeah.
very short pretzel sticks, and we somehow managed to utilize them as chopsticks
Yeah.
for picking up the.
The Muddy
Yeah,
Buddies?
the
the
puppy
Muddy
chow.
Buddies
Can we please
slash
call them puppy chow?
Yeah, I'm a puppy chow.
Thank
We
you.
used them as chopsticks to pick them up, keep our hands clean.
Yeah,
It worked out very well.
it's
actually.
great because if you know me, I will never eat pretzels. They're terrible. So the fact that I was able to find use for such a useless food,
I also
it's
am
great.
not a
it's
pretzel
incredible.
fan.
Yeah, pretzels are literally the food that like It's just like I'll eat them only because they're the only things.
I don't get how
I
they
don't
came
even
about.
enjoy eating them. Yeah.
It seems like a medieval thing,
It's just-
like
yeah,
a breadstick covered in salt. Like
it's very antiquated.
if they didn't put so much fucking salt on it, then I guess it'd be fine. It'd be like a breadstick. But instead they make it like salty as fuck. So I don't know. I truly don't understand
When I
why
eat-
salt.
people
That's
would
what
buy
I'm saying.
it.
Too much
Exactly.
See,
Salt.
okay, I'm gonna be the
Try
wrong.
fresh pretzel.
There we
Try
go.
fresh pretzel.
It's so cuffed. It doesn't make sense. Cuffed
so
again by the
cuffed.
fucking snack
Yeah.
industry.
I'm gonna be the odd one out here, right?
You love pretzels.
No, I fucking hate pretzels. But when I eat pretzels, I don't eat the pretzel. I just eat the salt off of
You
them.
suck the salt out of them.
I bite the salt off of
Because
them.
it's big rock crystals.
Big rock. What
That's-
did you call me?
I'm saying.
Horrible person.
Oh.
But yeah, no, pretzels
I
are
will
bad.
not get out of my own podcast.
Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Julie. We don't need to. She's responding to the chat. They're getting a little feisty. They're getting rambunctious. They don't care for her adverse opinions to ours because they are of the higher thought that pretzels are in fact a waste. But Julie is trying to find uses for them.
No, I don't like them.
She's
trying to
trying.
diversify,
She's trying to
find
justify
No,
the
I'm not.
production
I
of
freaking
them.
hate
She's
them.
really labbing the pretzel game right now.
She's trying to say, roll's gold. Maybe you guys can stay in business by making salt sticks. We don't need that. We would just rather you guys stop doing that.
All right, we got another link in the chat. We gotta preface this first. We gotta moderate it.
Okay.
Sorry,
This is a
I
GIF.
Okay. All right. I guess it's good to
We'll let it
show.
ride. We'll let it ride.
It's
so
good.
We got these puppos.
This links into Julie stuff because it's like it's nerdy because it has Mike Wazowski's on the back.
Michael Jackson.
And Julie
Look at these pups.
loves Disney. Infinity Jewels. If you didn't know, Infinity Jewels is like the Infinity Gauntlet, which is Marvel. It's called the Infinity Gauntlet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't watch those
But
movies.
it could also
Yeah,
be
we're not
no,
virgins.
like the main. It's like the Infinity Gems or the Infinity Stones, whichever. If you are a comic book
Well,
reader,
no one calls them Infinity.
no. Infinity Jewels was just like a weird ass play on words because jewels and
'Cause her name- 'cause her
jewels and
name's-
stem, jewels and gems. There we go.
Yeah,
Are very similar.
Jewel spelled like Jewel, like the musical artist. So yeah,
And then my name is
that's owned by
Julie.
Disney. That's owned by Disney now, Marvel.
Yeah.
And as is Monsters Inc. So it all comes full circle.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And as we all know, circles are superior to any other
Yeah.
shape. I'm glad
Yeah.
we can all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So cat party was fun.
Cat party was fun.
Mhm.
I think we can probably wrap that up. Let's move on to the next thing. Talk about
Yeah.
let's see. Let's talk about
What the fuck we did this week?
Oh yeah, this week
Oh
was
yeah, that's true. We gotta
This
finish
was
it
a
all.
big ass
this week was a
Was it a
busy
big week?
week.
Okay, first
Oh,
let me
not for me. There's
let
been
me
shit all day.
let me say this episode is so damn late in the week. Technically, it's not even the same week anymore.
Yeah, if you well, that's if you're a Satanist and you think Sunday's the beginning of the week.
I only do because of my job, but
That's literally it, dude.
but yeah, like we're trying to upload these twice a week now, and this is the week I was supposed to upload, but I've been busy since Monday, so here we kind of are.
Yeah, I've been but busy with like not like actual work or internship stuff like me or school. That's usually what I'm busy with. This week I literally did nothing in regards to that, and it was just like if you've ever grinded social life, that's what I did. And it's exhausting but fun, but it's just really troll. You're going to sleep? Are you joining in? All right. Yeah, so that's what we did. That's what I did. I don't know. Julie can
I mean,
go
yeah,
ahead.
okay. So first, on Monday night, Ludo and I drove up. We made the trek to Orlando
Yes.
for on Tuesday.
Oh, it was a busy week. I should thought we went to a fucking concert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
okay,
one
all right,
did a
all right.
week.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Runner events. It was sick.
So
Alright,
Ludo and I
alright.
went to I'm wearing the merch right now.
Who's Ludwin?
Shout out. Ludwin's middle boy.
Middle boy.
Who's you?
Me, Julie,
Infinity Jewels.
Infinity
She runs
Jewels.
this podcast. Not the stream though. That's me.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
okay, let's do the code names, right? Okay, Infinity Jewels and Ludvinsta or Ludi, whichever you
What do you
prefer.
prefer? What do you actually want? 'Cause I know those both suck. dick.
Those all sick.
Yeah, which one do you
Ludwinsta
want?
sucks. His name my Instagram. Don't follow me. The other
thought you
one
loved
is
Ludi.
Ludwi. Ludi is
Ludwi.
disgusting. Ludi, I hope burns. Ludwi is disgusting. It was also brought to my attention that on the last cast I forgot to mention an important pseudonym that I had, which was Ludwanard Vigilmanio, which came about by me ordering a pizza and I put that as my name as a little prank. And the thing is, it's not really a prank to real people because the guy ordering the pizza just thinks, wow, this guy's a wacky name, and it's not exactly funny. But when I read it, I was like, holy shit, this is insane. Okay, but yeah.
So Ludwin and I went to Orlando to watch a comedy show from these YouTubers we really like.
Cody Ko and Noel Miller.
Yeah, from the TMG podcast,
Yes.
the Tiny Meat Gang podcast.
Tiny Meat Gang. That is what TMG stands for.
Yeah, that's the jacket I'm wearing right now.
sweater.
It is the merch from it. It's a hooded sweatshirt. Let's be politically correct.
It's a sweatshirt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I never saw the hoodie. Wow.
It's a hooded sweatshirt.
It's a tour shirt too. There's
yeah, on
like the
back,
tour
it
dates
has
on the back.
dates.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What's the cost
So
here?
Hmm?
Say it all out.
$50.
$50 USD for all my Canadian fans out there. That is more expensive than your $50.
Yay.
Um,
Sure. And it was really funny, and we love them. Ludwin wants to become my Noel, but that triggers me a lot because I like Noel.
Yep, and she likes me. So there we go, guys. Noel.
And then we slept over again on.
Wait, so what was the show? Was it a comedy show?
Yeah, it was a comedy show.
Okay, bet.
It was like a stand-up kind of thing, but
How was the drive up there?
The drive was...
What was the highlight of the drive up there?
All right, I'm going to go ahead, say it out loud right now. Highlight of the drive was...
I think our setup.
Yeah, we bought snacks, and I started eating snacks. Just like there, being in the car.
We had like 2 Pringles things in the cup holders. Chocolates in the middle, and then we each had our own individual water
Jug?
buckets.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That was sick. The setup. I'm trying to think. There wasn't like any like songs of the trip. There
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
know. I
anything.
complained for the majority
Yeah, the
of it.
majority of it was
Oh, well,
Julie
wasn't
just
you?
complaining about her own personal life, which yeah. That's
Maybe
just-
we'll get into one day, but like not yet.
but not yet. You guys we're still getting to know our viewers. You know, so let's we'll postpone it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess like we listened to a lot of Girls' Generation that Ludwin was introducing
Oh
me to.
yeah, because I just because we knew we were gonna go see a Girls' Generation. We knew we were gonna see a Girls' Generation, a K-pop group the following day, which we'll get deeper into. So I just wanted to take us back to our roots and what really got me into K-pop, which is SNSD Girls' Generation.
And I honestly I don't know them that well. I know like a couple songs here and there. I know they're a classic, but Ludwin was showing me more about them and making me pick a favorite. So
There we go. That's what it comes down to. Once you're invested enough in a K-pop band to identify each one and pick a favorite and a second favorite and a least favorite, you're literally
I think the least
there.
favorite's the most important
You're-
part.
That's the deal seal.
Yeah.
You're literally, because it's like at that point you're like, okay, now I know these people. Now listening to them, you can it really builds that connection you need to actually care about K-pop.
So that was probably like the up.
Okay,
And then
what was the low light of the way back?
It rained the whole time and Ludwin got pulled over.
You did?
I got pulled over.
Oh, wow.
So-
I have not heard about this.
It's like a meme that I guess whenever this group goes on a road trip, at least
would
one
always get
person in a
pulled over.
caravan gets pulled over.
Every
Yeah.
fucking time.
So it's usually for the rest of these people, it's been for speeding because we've been on like mountain roads. So
Yeah.
going down.
Mountain roads, and where we live, it's very expected to speed. Even the cop speed where we live.
Yeah.
So like us driving at normal speed in other states is like going 20 over almost.
Yeah.
Did you not get pulled over for speeding?
Nope.
No, I got pulled over because the trip I was driving my dad's it looks like a police car, like the old Crown Vics. It's a Crown Vic. And except it doesn't have like any police decals or anything. He uses it for his off duties, so it's just a dark gray
But it
like
has the
old
lamp
police
on
car.
it.
It still has the lamp. It
It's
has
super tinted windows.
Yeah, the windows are like illegally tinted,
And it has the
or I think
shell,
it's the
right?
darkest before it can be illegal. I'm not sure. And it has like what do you mean the shell? Like the
the
little things around the hood.
No, the shell on the license plate.
Oh yeah, it has like that's what we got pulled over for.
Yeah.
It has like a tinted like distortion thing over the license plate. And the cop pulled us over because he saw that it was raining and that he literally could not see your license plate at all.
Oh, okay.
So he pulls us over, and he's just like, "Oh, do you have your license and registration?" I'm driving my dad's car. I don't know where he keeps it. So I'm like, "Oh, sure thing. Let me just look around for it." We open up the glove box, and all that comes out is a bunch of
Bullets.
no, not bullets.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna be like handgun.
No,
I was like, oh,
the
fuck.
handgun. Before I drove up, he's like, "Hey, can you take out the gun?" So I took out the gun. truck. It was like unloaded and everything, so it was like not a
Because
big
the
deal.
bullets were in the glove box.
Yeah, there was a box of ammo in that glove box that the cop saw, but it was also full of a bunch of like police ticket books, like the book that they write their tickets on. So he was like,
oh, perfect. So I ran out of paper. Give me that.
so he knew that it was like, okay, there's police tickets in here. There's obviously a police car, and then I explained this is my dad's police car, so on. And he was cool about it. He was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, just make sure you had the license."
Cops are usually pretty cool with like other cop shit.
Yeah. That's been.
He was a nice guy. The only,
sure.
and that wasn't even the shitty part. The shitty part was that it was like raining while this was going on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like my window was down the whole time, and I was just getting wet.
Drenched, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. But
On the highway, right? On the highway, I assume.
no, this was actually like before we were still in Orlando.
Pulling you over?
Because the license plate was distorted.
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of the ride was fine. It was just raining a bunch.
Okay,
Yeah. But then the actual event was.
All in all, a good trip though. I feel like, from experience now that I've had enough road tripping going on, I feel like no road trip is complete without getting pulled over at least once.
Did we get pulled over on the way to DC?
No, but I got pulled over on the way back from cabin from
Yeah.
North Carolina, and I was like, okay, I have to pay a bunch of money for this, but fuck it,
it was worth it.
Yeah.
Just add that into the trip expenses. Like, all right, we'll get a ticket somewhere down the line.
And then Ludo and I watched a lot of Love Island, so we started speaking in British accents a bunch.
What is Love Island, Julie?
It is a British reality TV show about these hot people living in a villa together.
Are they hot? Are they objectively hot? Or are they like hot to you?
Let's go with
Not to me.
because we're not. They're not hot. All of them.
Yeah,
I'll
some
say
of them are
just,
weird
like,
looking.
I'll say it is
Fit.
Yeah,
They're fit.
No, because fit in their language means hot. So let's say just good people in American fit terms. It's like 5 or 6. I don't know. People that are in shape, very in shape.
Super in shape.
They all have like insane butts.
In shape.
Butts?
Butts.
Two T's?
Two T's.
But yeah.
And then
Most of the guys have like 19 packs. Except like they throw in like the one guy that's like,
Only a 6-pack.
not even
Not
just
even,
like
he's got
no
fluff.
ab definition, but
like
he's still like, you look at his face and you're like, yeah, no, that guy's hot. So it's like, yeah.
And then the next night, because we stayed 2 nights there, we actually watched Abducted in Plain Sight, the Netflix special.
That shit was nuts.
Sick. Definitely
about?
recommend. So, okay, it's a true story. It's a documentary. It's about this guy who I think I've heard of in the past.
What's his name?
Don't remember.
Fuck if I know, dude. Look up.
He's some white guy. He kidnapped a little girl,
Sure.
twice.
The same girl.
The same girl.
But like almost with like the parents' permission.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of like schmoozed his way into the family.
Like he freaking mind controlled
And
them.
he kind of like was doing a big old thing, and like he really
seduced the
he was a
mom, he
pedophile, so
seduced
was
the
really into
dad.
kid, and they allowed him to like sleep in the beds, not in the bed, yeah, in the beds, in the rooms with the kids. They allowed him to have visits with the kids, play, hang out with them, and then he was like, hey, let me just take your daughter out for a horse ride. It'll be dope. And they're like, oh yeah, for sure. And then they're like, it's been 2 days. He hasn't came back. Let's call the police. It's like, holy shit.
That was the first abduction.
Yeah, and then they call the police, and they're like, okay, yeah, whatever. The second one is less of an abduction and more of her running away with him.
But in the first one,
How old is the girl?
so
The
in the
girl's
first
like
one, she was
12,
12.
13, yeah.
But the crazy shit was that he
convinced the parents to not press charges against him for kidnapping.
Wait, we gotta say the real insane shit.
That's not insane.
That is, but the real insane shit, he convinced the girl that she and the abductor were abducted by aliens, and they were selected to be part of this alien mission to produce offspring.
Yeah, like when
for
she,
the alien mission.
He like drugged her or something, I guess. She was like sleeping when he abducted her. So she woke up in the back of this van in a bed, and there was a tape recorder that was like, beep boop bork, we are from planet Spleak, and it is your goal to procreate with the male companion we have provided for you in the front of this vehicle. If you stand up and see him, you will have until you're at the age of 16 to be impregnated by your male companion. And also, you cannot tell anybody about this, or we will kill you and kill your daughter. No, not kill her or her family.
It was her family, and then abduct her younger sister to do the same.
Place. So
she was like, well, shit.
So the guy,
and like, if you're a 12-year-old and you got in this situation, you're gonna fucking believe it.
Fuck, you're like, okay, yeah, this is real.
Especially if you
Yeah.
don't know that this guy would harm you. Like she looks at
was-
that guy as like a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said like I saw him like a second father to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's a grinder, dude.
Yeah.
He's like
A
So,
grafter.
what
I'm gonna say
also-
he's hard grafting.
What also like was fucked up was that he seduced the mom so that he could get closer to the daughter, and he seduced the dad.
Yeah, that shit was tits. He got the dad, and they're like a heavily like religious household.
The town itself was like a church town.
So like he was able to like the mom really he was like had an affair with the mom for like 8 months. He broke up. He almost made them have a divorce. It like because he kept like going into their lives, and then they ended up coming back together and like expunging him from the life, and that happened more so during the second abduction, like over the course because.
I think it was in between the first and second.
Or I get the affair happened in between that. Then she moves away, but then while she's gone, they kind of make up, and yeah, then he takes her away, puts her in a boarding school, and she's there for like months. She would just call randomly. Like imagine if you don't know where your daughter is, and it's just nuts. They would just get calls randomly from payphones.
Supposedly the guy didn't know where the girl was either, though.
No. Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
told them that he didn't know where she was, but
So wait, so how long did that last?
I think that was a few months that she
Holy
was in the
moly.
boarding school for. Right? I want to believe. I don't know. Watch it. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and say spoilers in the past right now. If you guys didn't watch this, yeah.
We won't.
But yeah,
Add it in, Julie.
but yeah, it's just sick. It's just a good little thing.
Yeah, it was a cool documentary. It was only like an hour and a half. So if you
Yeah,
don't
but-
like documentaries, like it's a good short one.
What the heck? No way. That's an hour and a half. That's
But,
a
like-
movie.
That's pretty short for a documentary.
Yeah,
Are you
documentaries
high?
could be like 4 hours fucking long.
Okay, they could be fucking 20 minutes long. Look at how it's made. They literally do documentaries on how to make a fucking plastic ball
You're
in
with
5
me, right,
minutes.
Javi?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
These guys smoking.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. If you want to watch a good documentary, you watch the Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it's only 9 hours long. Real short.
So
real
yeah,
quick one
if you got a
want.
day to literally do nothing, not develop any skills, not practice anything, go ahead and watch the Smash Brothers made by Samox.
Okay, yeah, so that was our Orlando trip. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. We ate like utter shit the whole weekend.
The snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been living this
and-
entire week on eating
like, fast
chips,
food.
candy, and now with Valentine's Day, I get a lot of Valentines, because my mom's a teacher.
And my mom gave him something.
Oh yeah, Julie's mom, what's up? And yeah, it was sick. I was eating a lot of candy.
Okay, so what are the odds that your mom listens to this?
My
A
mom
lot.
listens to this, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. If you hey mom, what's up? First of all, why did you give Ludwin something and not me? One, I'm a little offended. Two,
She's actually calling me right now.
oh, put her on.
I'll share-
Put on speaker.
I'll share some chocolate. Don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm not gonna do this.
We
I'm just gonna
can
message
we can
her.
pause the cast. Well, this is
Alright.
we'll pause it.
No, we
in
won't pause
post-production.
shit.
In post production, not now, dude.
Okay, fine.
You guys keep talking.
Nah, we're gonna watch your text.
We're waiting.
Okay. It says, LOL, I'm recording a podcast at Javi's and going home.
LMAO, eep. Okay. So yeah.
So what happened after that?
After what? The trip?
After your Orlando trip, what came after that?
We got
It was literally that day because
Oh,
we
shit,
we
yeah.
were there on the Tuesday. Then we drove down from Orlando to Miami to
on
pick up-
Wednesday.
yeah, on Wednesday to pick up you guys to eventually see Red Velvet.
That's what the question was for. What did you guys do after? It meant.
That's literally it. We
Red
fucking
Velvet,
drove
yeah.
down here.
No,
to
I know.
see Red Velvet.
All right, so we saw Red Velvet.
We saw Red Velvet. All
We
four.
saw
All four
Red, if
people.
you guys don't know
on-
what Red Velvet is, they are
They're a
a
K-pop
beautiful
band.
5-girl K-pop group that is touring the U.S. Only has 5 shows.
First
and they
time in
came
the U.S.
Second time
They said first time. Are you
in
sure it's second
Miami.
time?
It said second U.S. tour.
Oh, okay, it might be second
It's
year.
called
Sir. All
Red-
right, yeah, you're right. First time in Miami.
It's called Red Mare.
Red Mare.
And yeah,
Is that
and
like
my
a play on Nightmare?
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
shit,
Because it looked like
maybe.
blood dripping. Because at first I was looking at Red Mare. I'm like,
you just
is it
pick
like
up
a
on that?
no?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I'm too smart. I saw at first I was like Red Mare, like a horse, like a
Yeah.
mare.
Yeah, I thought it was like an
a
animal
nightmare.
thing,
No,
yeah.
like
But
a
then I'm like,
nightmare,
okay,
a-
yeah, Nightmare.
You see how spooky that last bit was?
Yeah, that shit was spooky.
And then like hot spooky.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Wendy.
So we saw a K-pop group for the first time.
For
Yeah.
the
None of
first
us,
time.
all of us, pretty big K-pop fans. None of us had ever been to a K-pop concert.
Yeah.
That was an eye-opening experience.
And not only was it like any K-pop concert, I feel like Red Velvet's in like
She's
my
the-
third favorite
yeah,
group.
They're in the objectively the upper echelon of K-pop groups.
Yeah.
And it was like, it blew my mind. It was just really damn good.
It was better than it wasn't not I won't say better than expected, but it like I got
It was
more
better
out of
than
it.
expected.
Yeah, I got more out of it than I thought I would.
Yeah. I went there as a grand gesture by one of
our viewers.
one of Javi's viewers, and it was something I really wanted to do, but I never I wouldn't put like $200 to go and watch a band. And like I don't know, I enjoy their stuff, but it's not something I listen to all the time. I like if I had to make a list of my top 10 favorite things I'd want to watch, it wouldn't be that. Just because I didn't know what I'd get out of it. But then literally going there and seeing those girls just sing and singing these songs that just slapped so damn hard, and just like the performance, the energy of the crowd, the lights, the sound, I felt my body shaking. It was just bonkers.
I literally, I heard my voice go higher than it ever did. I reached those like screaming
Yeah, it was nuts,
levels,
dude.
and I felt my voice, my throat click out of place at one point. It was sick. I was happy.
The part that really got me into it was when they had the editing of the video on the back, how troll it was. Like how like it looked
The
like
shitty
it looked like it was
CGI?
like 10 years old CGI, like shit.
That's
They're
the
like
best part.
it
That
was
was the
so
best- the
sick.
best part.
It's like them just like.
I think that was
sloppily-
the best because like everything else in the video was so damn good.
Yeah. It's just have
so
really
good.
the CGI is just so shitty and cheesy and corny, and it's just so damn good.
What he's talking about, and like after like every 3 songs, they'd
Yo,
have
cool,
like
bro.
like a cut scene on like this giant projector, just like kind of like telling what the story of the concert was and what the story of like the next couple of songs would be. There was a theme to it with a robot.
with like a theme park. And
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole theme was like a theme park type deal with like every new like video show with, like a different portion of the theme park.
Yeah.
So it was like
but-
roller coaster shit to like the more like princessy stuff, and then like a jungle type environment, and then like a horror one.
Yeah, but they were like
Mm-hmm.
they went to a regular theme park and they were transported to this Red Mare theme park, and they're being chased by these safari men, these
Yeah, they're like
poachers.
these like hunters, yeah.
And the person that transported them was this broken robot, which we'll pull up right now, for those of you watching. And it literally this is what really set me off. I was just screaming at the top of my lungs, I love robots, in a crowd full of people singing this Korean music.
This is the robot, right?
And
here.
that's the first time I've ever done that. That's hopefully the last time I ever do it.
His name is Reeve, and he was designed by one of the members named Solgi, and then he was named by another member named Yuri.
Yeah.
He's a little cutie. So yeah, that was a really cool experience.
Yeah, all in all, it was a really like a it was an eye opening.
I feel like I was
Enriching.
riding a high like the entire night.
Yeah. And
No,
for
it's
this
like
entire
a-
week after
Yeah.
that show, I've literally
It's very
just
like it's just like a very different experience. I feel like people go to concerts and stuff, festivals, and they look at the people making stuff, but you can tell with like K-pop culturally, they're like in a room, they're just there to watch people that they truly admire as human beings.
Yeah.
Not for the music they make, but just for everything that they are as people.
There was moments
It's
where
nuts.
like they would wave to the fans that I was like, holy shit, I'm freaking in Disney World where like the princesses are raiding in the
Like, "Hey,
parade.
what's up? How's it going? We're real. We're not animatronic.
And
yeah.
like Solgi was a little bit sick, so when I saw like sweat on her forehead and like one of the video parts, I was like, oh my god, she's human. She's
Yeah.
not a robot.
that's also the part that's nuts. Like seeing them as real people. Because like I don't know, I've gone to other performances, I've seen people live, and I can obviously relate to them because they're like American like artists, or even if they're like from the UK, whatever. They're just like artists of our same kind of culture. So like these K-pop people, like you don't really see them. Like I don't know, they just seem so distant from us.
They seem so far.
They seem like these foreign things. So it's like seeing them as people live.
It's really like
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
Because they
Mhm.
even like they look like so pristine. So like I don't know, like yeah, it's wild. It was just sick, and yeah, they're us guys. They're us. We're them.
Twice concert win.
Wise concert win. If they don't come here, I'll go over there.
Twice is
Fuck
another
yeah.
K-pop group that kind of really got us into the groove of really liking K-pop. Again,
They were
so
the nail in
yeah,
the coffin.
I think
for
like
sure.
all 3 of us are Twice stands.
yeah,
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
probably say yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
all 4 of us.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stray Kids is getting up there. Stray
Well,
Kids is getting up there.
Stray Kids is Stray Kids go fossil.
Red light, green light.
But yeah, I've literally been listening. But yeah, about the atmosphere, no, like it was literally just a room full of people like dancing their hearts out to like these things. There's so many different kinds of people. We saw like two like middle-aged men there together, not with their kids. They're just there to just grind it out, and that's so sick. And then you see like these younger kids, these like 14-year-olds like cosplaying as like the costumes they had from the videos. And like there was this one kid that was in front of me. He was like just doing dances so much, like he knocked into me a couple times, but I didn't even care.
Yeah,
I loved it.
He was literally by himself.
It was just
there,
so damn like
He probably just loved it so much.
Uplifting,
Yeah.
dude.
Probably more than anybody.
The
else
energy
in that
was
venue.
so pure.
You know what was
and,
my
like,
favorite
good.
moment? So apparently, when these K-pop concerts come, the fans of whatever city like plan things. So there was 2 different planned events. One of them was pulling out these like balloons based on the colors for one of the songs, and they complimented. They thought it was super cute. And then for the encore, people went around outside giving out these cool little signs in Korean and English.
There's little banners.
And when the encore started, everybody in the audience like lifted it up, and if you just looked around, it looked so damn adorable and so cute, and they just threw the confetti at everybody. And then yeah, the group just seemed super like happy and like loved.
Yeah, it was sick.
It was.
It was an experience.
Yeah,
It was.
Definitely will do it again.
Yeah.
For a different group.
Yeah.
hopefully. Well, I mean, he's gonna go see him and her. They're gonna go see. Well, hopefully, her are gonna go see Stray Kids, which is another group.
Hopefully me too.
You're gonna try and go.
I want to so bad.
If we can crunch the numbers on that and see how much it is to go, depending on how much money I get in these couple months, we'll see. Maybe I'll go too. I don't know, dude. Maybe because I'm just getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh after not playing for 3.5 years. And for those of you who don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is,
A virgin game.
yeah, it's pretty much a very, very much so a virgin game, where you slap cards on a table and win the game. We're just slinging cards, boys. So I've been like playing it for a while. I took like a 3-year hiatus, and now I'm back. And I went to locals these past 2 days, and that's also part of my busy day. Locals, it's like, you know, you're just sitting down at a table with a bunch of other dirtles for like 8 hours. But the thing carrying me through it was singing Red Velvet songs, both in my brain and out loud. Literally, as I'm shuffling cards and putting stuff down, I'm like, ba-na-na, like not even trolling you. And then one of the guys is like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, sorry, I'm singing a K-pop song. He's like, which one? I was like, Red Velvet. He's like, you win? And I was like, you know it, baby. And yeah, it was just great.
That's sick.
But yeah, I want to either travel to those events or go to.
I was gonna say for just make money playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you could go to Stray Kids.
Making money playing Yu-Gi-Oh is.
Pipe dream.
I know.
No, it's not.
I was kidding.
Just like
it was a joke.
just like streaming, am I right?
Wow.
No, I'd say it's just.
You know this podcast, this VOD has been deleted.
It's
We'll
inconsistent.
never see the light of day.
Sad.
Yeah, I guess
It's
I could.
okay. Podcast is the same. Can you make that the big one?
What? Like what? The big what?
Our screen. Oh, what the robot?
No, the screen.
Oh, just make our the big
Yeah.
one. All right, there you go.
Guys. So yeah. How was your Valentine's Day, everybody? I know you kind of just touched on it, but
Me? Oh yeah, that was my Valentine's Day.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I put yeah.
Wow, that's sad.
I had my internship then.
Virgin.
After that,
Virgin.
it's not sad. It's not sad. I spent it with my friends.
Virgin.
Doing something that I love.
Virgin.
Hanging out with other non-versions. They have a lot of sex. A lot of them have
So
sex.
much sex.
They have a ton of sex.
Shit ton of sex.
So yeah, a lot of sexy guys too.
okay,
You guys check my
let's
Instagram
not
story.
Talk about this anymore.
So much fucking sex.
Stop it. Javi, what'd you do?
Yeah, so a lot of really cool guys. That's why I spent it. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I got not a Valentine. My internship supervisor bought me a cookie.
My mom.
Okay, yeah, but that wasn't on Valentine's Day.
Well, she bought it for you on She gave it to me to give to you on Valentine's Day. You just left.
Maybe if you gave it to me, I would have gotten it.
Okay, well,
What'd you do?
I did the exact opposite of have sex and I
Also
Me too.
virgin.
That's what I did. I did the
I
opposite.
sat here in front of this camera and these mics and I streamed.
Made love to the
for
camera, baby.
About 5 hours.
That's cool.
I played Apex and I played shitty. I'm pretty sure I was triggered as fuck because I was playing really. I did. That
Okay.
whole day.
I went to work. I ordered myself delivery Korean barbecue to work, and that's it. Then I went home and I slept. So yeah, same.
All right, good Valentine's Day all around.
Yeah.
Hey,
Daniela.
MC, what did you do on Valentine's Day? You worked. Yeah.
Very uneventful.
I mean, yeah, but fuck, like,
It was my- and then I went to the
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Wow.
it was just that day. Right?
They went to the gym in case you
What day
can't
was
hear.
that of the week? It was Valentine's Day.
Thursday, brother.
Wait, was it the late night gym?
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
we went to the gym at like 10 p.m. It was
Oh,
not that
nice.
late, but like we left at like midnight, or like 11:40 something.
that's sick.
Jeez, yeah.
Cool though. That shirts.
Nice. Going to the gym is important because hopefully that'll lead to a prosperous
To not being a
Valentine's in the
virgin.
future. Yeah. That's pretty much what this goal is.
A
This
prosperous Valentine's.
this this our Valentine's Day were an effort to have a less virginity.
Ludwin's not a virgin.
No, I can show you my Yu-Gi-Oh cards if you want.
If you don't believe us,
Yeah,
you see me streaming, you know I'm a virgin.
yeah, for sure. So that's pretty much it.
So we're 2 for 2. We're 2 out of 4.
Yeah, so
It's not my fault.
it's fine.
You
Let's
have
not
to-
talk about this. I
Not
just
my fault
realized
you
my
guys
parents
can't.
listen to this.
Okay, whatever. We're just
Yeah,
clicked
you're
up.
right.
We're just really cool
You think
guys.
they don't know? You think your parents are like, wow, my daughter Julie sure is
No.
an innocent being.
Bean.
Let's not talk about this. What's up, guys?
And welcome to the Infinity
Bang
Podcast.
Chan
We're starting
here.
over back from the beginning.
All right, what's up,
Everything's
gamers?
fire.
We're back here on Twitch TV, land of the gamers, home of the free. This is what we do. Not really free. We can't use copyrighted music, so like free within reason.
Free within reason.
That's
Free
Pretty
within laws.
sad that the first podcast is after a party where I
Why is
look
that sad?
like poop.
Why do you think you look like poop?
I don't know, my hair's all over.
Where it's all over the place. It's literally to the left of your head and to the right of your head. Where your hair was when we started.
This is how Julie's hair looks literally every day.
Literally all the time. It looks just like this.
I've never
Well,
seen
right
it
now it's
not look
visual.
like
She's
this.
just being extra. What? It's for both of us.
It's for both of us, yeah.
It's not my
This is
podcast. It's her
Wait, where are you
podcast.
supposed
Maybe YouTube?
1,000,000,000% YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, Vimeo,
Fucking Daily Motion. Vine.
yeah.
Mine.
Whatever we
And
can.
Alright.
367 vines.
TikTok.
TikTok. What are the rules to TikTok? Is there like a length limit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like also 6 seconds or some shit.
No
like
way.
that.
I feel like I've
No,
seen
no
some
way. No way,
long
long
ass
ones,
TikTok.
yeah.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't
there's
I don't
some
look
long
at
ones.
TikTok.
Literally hit or miss is 15 seconds long. That
Okay.
TikTok.
I guess never miss.
Huh?
Sicko mode.
Sicko mode.
Sicko
Bang
mode.
baby.
Guac gang.
I wonder how loud that was.
Probably not that loud.
We'll check the levels later.
Yeah.
We got editing powers. It'll be fine.
How long are we going?
44 minutes and 6 seconds. 7 seconds.
Little mode.
8 seconds.
Okay. What's up? What else is up, guys?
This is us pranking Julie. Because literally when Julie was on our stream earlier, she just was looking at the viewer count. It's like, oh no, you have 2 viewers. It's like we have now. And she's like, oh no, you're losing viewers. You're getting viewers. And you know, you don't do
That's
that
not what it's about. It's about having fun
audibly when
on
you're
the camera with your
streaming.
boys.
You know.
Okay, well, I did it literally once.
Twice.
Twice.
She did it twice. Like,
I did it twice.
Like
You're
a
right.
K-pop group.
I did. Wow, you have 4 viewers, and then a couple minutes later, I was like, oh, I went back down to 2, and then they just kept roasting me about it,
Because that's
which
a
is just a
roast-worthy thing.
constant.
Yeah, Julie's just a roast-worthy person. Hopefully that doesn't come through in her podcast. And
Yeah. So hopefully,
Yeah.
or maybe it does. Maybe that's what you guys like. You guys listen to this and you guys
if there's
roast
like a
their
roastable
vibe.
human, I know a lot of people that like roastable human.
Yeah. That's what I really look for. In roastability.
That's sad.
The roast content.
Have like a Likert scale of each thing. Like, how roastable are they? Very roastable to.
Or I
to
could have
not
like a
roastable.
donation thing to roast me, like a roast.
I know. Well, I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't remember her name, but there was a booby streamer back several years ago who.
Please describe what a booby streamer is.
A booby streamer is someone like me, but a girl, and just shows her boobs and doesn't play any games. Like, she'll play games, but like the game is like this big on the screen, and the rest of the camera is her and her boobs and her cleavage. Because I'm a streamer.
And they're both incredibly attractive.
With boobies.
Yeah. So, in this particular case, she would like purposely overreact to people like saying bad things about her. Like they would like call her a whore, this and that. But to call her a whore, you had to donate money. So she's literally just raking in cash for people just insulting her. She'd be like, "Oh my God, stop! Don't call me that!" And people just keep like, just to try to get on her nerves, would like keep just donating money.
Here's some
Just
dollars.
to
You're a
talk
slut.
shit.
That sounds so
And then
smart of
they're
her.
like, "Oh my God!" But in her spirit, in her like off-screen time, she's like, "These dumbass boys, they just give me money
Wow.
to be mean."
Her and her bankers are hiding behind the
She's like, "Wow,
couch.
you're getting so
Thank you,
fucking
thank you.
rich."
That's so damn smart.
I mean, yeah, props to her. You
Yeah.
know?
So if you guys want to see something like that from the future from us, let us know.
Is that another? Did you put another link? Is that a new link? Is that an old link? LMAO. Not use just another linky pop. What is it?
There's a new link.
Wait, oh.
It's just more dog stuff. Oh, it has Julie here.
Oh my god.
Let's look at this. Wow, Julie.
I like to think that smile is also me.
This is quality content.
All right, this is like a
This
spot.
is Infinity Jewels.
This is like
the dog.
spot the difference. All right, go here and now pan to Julie.
Hold on. Ready?
Julie, you literally don't have to fix your hair. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Holy moly. Alright, so you guys see this dog? And we got this.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can literally just fucking see. How's that?
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
All right.
But yeah, go to bed. It's 3 a.m.
Hey, can you get that umbrella right there?
You want me to just go up
I'm talking to
and
you,
reach it?
Julie. Or the
Oh, I mean, there's like a.
Get the umbrella, dude.
Don't roast me.
Maybe pull up the chat again and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
When you.
Okay, whatever, you're banned.
Proto, you go to bed. You're like 14. What are you doing up?
Protos tits. 14
He's
year
not
old.
14.
That's bad luck.
What's bad luck?
Daniela opened the umbrella up inside the room.
Well,
and-
good thing Banishant doesn't believe in that.
Yeah, there's 3 things we don't believe in here: bad luck, karma, responsibility. That's what this chat's about, and that's why we're here.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna disagree.
Okay, you can be wrong.
That's fine. That's not against the rules.
Yeah,
Cool.
The aforementioned other things are against the rules.
we're allowed. Yeah.
Sweet.
Why should you sleep? Why should you sleep? Is it fucked up for me to talk to the chat on your podcast? The
I don't know. I
listeners-
thought about it
The
earlier.
audio listeners are gonna be very confused. Fuck them.
Okay, so Proto's asking.
Why is your
Yeah.
bedtime story? Why is your sleep schedule fucked up? Why is it fucked up? This is live on Twitch, so if you guys don't know why I'm talking on the chat, you can go fuck yourself.
What the heck? We can literally just tell them what it is. Proto's asking why. He's saying that his sleep schedule's effed up after.
And then he said his
Back to
shifts are
5?
5 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that he passes out for like 5 to 7 hours.
Don't you have school? Aren't you awake in the day for school?
Wait, what? Oh, his shits are 5. So he treats the 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. as if it's like his nighttime. Like, whereas, say if I worked from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah, I got what you're
that's
saying.
troll.
Oh, you're not at school right now.
Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't know, Proto's in Egypt, and half of the year the pyramids cover his village, so he doesn't really get sun. So this is the off season for him.
I don't know what Ludwin's talking about. But yeah, so also.
Can't confirm.
Can't confirm. Yeah.
In the chat cam, bro. There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, so pretty much
War.
back to what we were saying at the very beginning. Yeah, we're doing a vodcast, as Ludwin titled
Yeah,
it.
this is the very the inaugural podcast episode.
That is also being recorded on twitch.tv/Bangshan TV.
That's me.
So
This is actually just a long ad for Bangchan.
So
Yeah.
this is gonna be recorded both. I mean, this is gonna be. This is for both of us. We're doing a collab right now.
This podcast is brought to you by Bang. Twitch.tv/Bangchan TV.
I just remembered.
What?
I have an ad read.
Is it time for an ad read? What time? What are we?
We're
in?
50 minutes
50
in.
minutes in?
I like to
That's-
hit at the halfway mark.
Hit him with the ad
That's
read.
probably halfway mark.
Hit him with the ad read.
Maybe. Okay,
Put it
so
real close to your mouth. At ASMR that bitch.
he said ASMR. I don't know that.
Dan's gaming is a meme. It's not a meme. It's a
Dan's
Twitch
game.
emote.
Type in Dan's
I don't know how
game so
to.
you can see.
I don't know how to
That's
ASMR.
Dan's game.
right there.
Okay.
It's he hates it. It's what I'm saying. He's trying to say.
Okay.
Dan's
I don't know
game.
how to
It's a face like
ASMR, but
You just
Just
Just talk in a really
make
low
your voice
voice.
deeper and like a little quieter. But not too
not,
quiet.
not whispering. Still use your vocal
not
cords.
whisper.
Yeah, just
So just
normal,
like
normal, quiet, and then just really close.
like this
Yeah,
close.
so this okay. So welcome to the Twitch.tv Bang channel.
I'm gonna practice a little bit.
Today-
Okay.
Yeah. Today the stream is actually
Sponsored.
it's a podcast episode for Infinity Jewels, and it's brought to you by
Holland Machinery. Look up Holland Machinery at Instagram or at, what did he say? Feels. I can't read that.
Don't read the fucking
Oh
chat.
right, this is an ad.
Holy shit,
Oh my
Julie.
god. We're gonna get-
You're literally
This
setting a
is-
standard for other companies that want
So
to.
okay,
Yeah.
Holland Machinery. Follow them on Instagram and or Facebook for all your machinery needs in the South Florida area.
So you
Thank you,
think-
Holland's Machinery, for
Thank you.
sponsoring this episode of Infinity Jewels and this stream.
Thank you.
So that's
you
where
have Amazon Prime.
any
subscribe to
machinery. So have you ever looked up?
Shout out to machinery.
Shout out, God bless machinery, please.
It's like
So-
big ass machinery.
So you saw like the
What is
Zoe
big-ass
the Zoe
machinery?
101 episode where they had robot battles, right?
Not that.
So he wouldn't, even if it was a big robot per se, like,
No,
you wanna make
it's
a big
like-
How
robot.
big does the robot have to be before it becomes machinery?
How big of a machine does it start at? So it's not any machinery. How
No.
machinery specifies obviously in different kinds of machinery.
Yes.
What kind?
I don't know, man.
Thank you,
Big
Proto,
machinery.
for the plug in the chat.
All
Proto,
right.
I need you to re-record you saying twitch.tv/BangChanTV/subscribe in your yawning voice ASAP. Just record it. Just record it on Audacity and send it to me, please. I'll pay you for it. Use the link.
So it. So yeah, that was a nice ad read. That was great.
You know, it's my first
It's
ad
getting
read.
better. So if
It'll
Next
get
time, just
better.
have them give you a script.
Yeah, I was
Most
gonna
companies do.
I was gonna ask him,
Or-
but I felt weird.
or maybe you
Or this was kind of impromptu.
the
also,
aspiring screenwriter should maybe
make him
be
a script.
better at writing.
Whenever
a
you're
script.
about to stretch, just open up Audacity and let that shit rip.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I guess that is done. I don't know what we were doing before
We got that over the way. Now
we
we're
talked
over the
about
hill.
Korean girls. We talked about
The rest of the week, what's
we
been
talked about your
busy?
hair and how it looks like that dog's gif that we're looking
Yes.
And I was thinking,
at. We got some Animal Crossing hacks and tips. Who remembers? Okay.
I don't
The
say it
gaming
again.
books,
Yes,
guys.
yes. Who remembers?
Wait, say it again just in case they didn't pick it up on the mic.
Oh, what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, our friend Daniela in the background. She said, in Animal Crossing, if you press B while wielding your umbrella, it spins around like this.
She's spinning it
You were
around.
supposed to spin it around after I said like this. Well, I said you put it
pay
away,
attention.
but that's fine. It spins around like this. Watch. Pretend I have an umbrella in my hands. It's like this.
He's
Yeah,
pretending
yeah.
to spin an umbrella for my audio
For the
listeners.
audio listeners, you missed out. Check in on the video podcast next time.
Yeah.
Javi, let's switch.
No, this is my channel. Thanks, but you can come.
Yeah, you just have her
you can
slide
just,
in.
like, yeah, slide in.
All right, we might have one of Bang Chan's featured chatters, Slinky Bop, entering the arena now, guys. So it'll be 4 members, just like the late great old Red Velvet.
Fortnite.
The original.
Yeah.
Can I be Joy? Dibs on Joy.
Who was
Fuck
not in it?
Yuri.
before?
Yuri.
Yuri? Then I'm still Sogi. Bet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I see
Wendy.
that.
'Cause I'm the hottest. Chat, please confirm. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got confirmation for all the listeners out there. I am indeed the hottest.
I don't see any confirmation.
We are the hottest.
Proto,
Thank you.
you gotta pick a most attractive member of the podcast. Go.
That's rough. I
Don't
don't
feel
like
afraid.
this.
Don't be afraid to.
Bludger, thank you,
Okay, okay.
I can't
Andrew.
confirm what. What
I
can you
appreciate
confirm?
this.
I'm gonna assume that he's confirming that Ludwin's hottest. Yep.
Thank you,
There
Andrew.
it
I
is.
really much appreciate this. Keep subscribing to banchan.tv//bangchan.
Always you, Javi. That's what I
Wow.
like to hear.
Protos
That's what I
14, you
to
can't
Damn.
say that. You
Looking
will,
like a snack. 2 C's.
Two
No
Cs.
K's.
that's statutory.
He's of age.
14?
No, the fuck.
Maybe
He's
14 in
like,
Egypt.
He's like 20.
Oh, like 14 Egypt years. Like I get it. No, yeah.
It's legal there, right?
It's like on Jupiter how like the sun rotate like a year in Jupiter is like 18 years here. So it's like
He
the
said
same
can
kind of shit.
confirm. He agreed.
He can't confirm Egyptian. That's it.
14 in Egypt.
What is 14 Egypt time in American time?
20.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Here,
Um.
go on. I'll lean back and then we'll bring the mic in, and you can just sit here.
We're trying to what is it? What is it? We're trying to reassemble.
Yeah, we're
reassemble.
resetting this.
Oh, what up, Snoops?
Wait, hang your legs up. Is Snoops in here?
Who's
Snoops is in here.
Stinky cheese in the chat. Yo, stinky cheese in the chat, all of you. Let me see that.
Who's
That's
dude?
Brian.
Oh, wait, what is Stinky Cheese a global emote?
Yeah.
So when I said the hot
So
stinky
sti-
cheese,
And I said
So stinky
in the chat,
cheese
and
for my audio listeners is a literal stinky cheese with a smiley face.
that's literally nuts. I said that because when I was in baseball, when I was playing, whenever the opponent, the opposing team
Yeah.
was pitching like just straight dirt, like freebies at us, we'd be like, dude, that boy's throwing the
And-
hot stinky cheese at
And
us
he
right
put
now.
up some more
Knock
stinky
that
cheese.
shit out. So that's pretty much
to
it.
all the recent
conversion's
listeners, you are currently listening in and chatting in with episode 3 of Infinity Jewels.
What up?
What up?
Julie,
What
that's
up?
like the 8th time you.
What up?
The listeners are like, okay, we get it.
Well, the audio listeners, but you know, Snoop's just joined.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit for
Bludger.
the audio listeners. Okay? I've seen a lot of video podcasts that are very not audio friendly. But
I
that's
know.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I listen to a lot
yeah.
of them on audio when they work out. So hoping this works out.
Hey, I think you just gotta describe everything when you do.
Yeah, every once in a while you gotta let it rip.
I guess usually the way that I've seen it done is that they don't interact with chat until like a Q&A session instead of having it like interspersed.
Yeah, but I figured we're also doing this
It's
as
not about-
a Twitch thing, so
Because it's not like the ones that I've seen is like it's not about chat. It's about like they just literally are just doing things.
Yeah,
physically.
like chat. Oh, okay. I guess so. Sure.
Yeah.
what?
Like they're doing like in like the Joe Rogan podcast and stuff. That's the only one that I know everybody watches. I don't watch that shit. I'm assuming like
Like they do this dumb shit like somebody accidentally knocks over a beer, it gets all over everything, start freaking out, and at the
Yeah,
end of, like the
beer.
whole thing they're like, oh, for audio listeners,
Oh, okay. Well, no, I know
This guy-
mostly like if they watch like a video or if they like pull up a GIF or whatever, they'll like
okay,
explain
yeah.
it to the.
yeah.
But yeah. So that's that, I guess.
Anything else for the rest of this week? Anything cool? Any new topics you got going on in your life, Julie?
take over.
Any new games? The boy Javi's been playing on Apex.
Apex Legends.
That's
I've been
like
smoking that shit up in my life.
it's the new battle royale for all of you Fortnite fans out there looking to pwn some new noobs on a different turf. We do love Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm playing that shit. I'm trying to keep it PG now that I know that mom's gonna listen. I'm sorry, Julie's mom, for all the cursing. It's not me. Julie made me say it. She gave me a script. She was like, "Hey, Javi, curse shit."
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game looks pretty sick. Honestly, I don't know if it looks sick. It probably might, but it could suck.
How do you
Games
guys feel about
suck.
Tetris Battle Royale.
Tetris Battle Royale is probably the hottest Battle Royale game on the scene.
I don't know if I know anything about it.
It's
Literally Tetris, but you play 99.
and it's giving the puzzle gamers the time to shine. Cause all right, FPSers, first person shooters, are obviously they're the Chads of the gamer crowd.
What's a Chad, Ludwin?
What? That's like okay, a Chad for people that have never read a book is
People who live under a rock.
is the alpha. Is gonna be the guys that go out there very non-virgin. They're doing what they do. They're like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Literally think of like Danny Zuko in Grease Lightning before he meets Sandy. That's a Chad. Once he meets Sandy, he becomes a beta cuck orbiter, and that is not what we need. So FPSers, Danny Zuko. Then we have puzzle gamers. I like to put puzzle gamers in the
Just
same.
to say Protoside or Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Bad.
Johnny Bravo is a Chad. Johnny
That is
Bravo
a
is very
big
much
Chad.
a Chad. So his physique is also very similar to what a Chad should be.
I always pictured Chads as blondes.
I don't.
That's fine. I do.
Once again, Julie's wrong.
I'm just gonna take this over here.
Okay,
This is for my audio listeners only now.
Okay, so yeah, so FPSers are the Chads of the gaming arena, and then puzzle gamers
Please
are
move.
like the the scrawnier kind of like kids getting stuffed in lockers,
Do the anti-Chads not have a name?
Oh yeah, they do. They're called motherfucking like incels.
No, I thought they had a name. Fuck.
Beta cucks.
Is that it? Is it beta
I
cucks?
believe so.
it.
I believe that's what it is. They don't have like their own special name. So yeah, those guys. If you guys have ever seen Video Game High School (VGHS), literally it's like the law in that film,
The
that
Law.
that YouTube series. It's a really great YouTube series. It turns video. It's like there's a video game that was a high school, not a high school that was comprised of video games and your status
Yeah, I
and
guess,
everything.
From my brief research, the antagonist of a chat is really just a virgin.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
that's it.
That's sick.
So yeah, and then the Brian D, the main character of that, he's a little virgin guy that ends up making his way onto the
chat
the
team.
FPS
Yeah.
varsity team, which is pretty wild. And he makes it on there with the law, which is the Chad of the FPSers, like the Chad of the Chads. If
Yeah.
Chad were to worship and pray to someone, it would be the law in FPSs. So yeah.
Moral of the story, Apex is really good.
Yeah,
Fuck
no.
Fortnite.
No, the moral of the story was that Tetris gives the opportunity
To the
for
virgins?
for those guys in the bottom.
Yeah, for the virgins to be the chads.
Also,
Okay.
disclaimer, guys, being a virgin's super cool, dude.
Yeah, we're all virgins here.
So
Hands up if you're a virgin.
I'm putting both my hands and feet up. So, guys,
You're literally on camera. You're fucking live.
this
You
is
only put one hand up.
my god. So this is to let you guys know out there. This is not us bashing virgins. This is just us discussing the topic. You know. So yeah. It just allows puzzle gamers the opportunity to play in the same kind of arena, the same kind of footing, kind of get the same recognition that all of these ninjas and shrouds and bang chans. This gives them a chance to do that, which is great because before they'd just been stuck playing Catherine at home. So this is fine.
I don't know what to say after that.
And you can say anything. This is your podcast.
It's your guys.
I know.
It's your pod. It's your potty.
I've lost control over it all.
No way.
No, you haven't. You just haven't been
You're
a
literally dictating the
participant.
pace.
The piss?
The
What?
pace.
Oh.
Oh my. Yeah. Take the mic away from her.
Julie's drunk.
Julie's so drunk, dude. She took back. How can we make this sound really bad for her? She knocked back like 40 shots. Did like 6 lines of powdered sugar.
Powdered sugars from those Muddy Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
She
Let me think.
she
Slip and slide.
I can't deal with slip and slides, dude. I watched.
I can't deal with the risk.
You know,
They're
Yeah,
scary.
you're rocking that bitch.
did you watch it?
Oh.
I
No,
watched.
watch what?
I watched. It was like 1,000 Ways to Die or
Oh, I
something.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
So there's a guy. I'm assuming that the rest of these viewers are cultured, but I'll go over it anyway. That a guy runs. Okay, 1,000 Ways to Die is a show that used to go on Spike TV, the channel for men, obviously.
Yep.
You.
I watched-
True. That's what they pitched it.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah,
It was literally the
They
most
have, like,
advertising.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
god.
advertising.
I watched that shit so much.
They had what was that? Other
Didn't they have Fear Factor on there?
The man show, the something.
Mansers.
The Mansers. There it is,
Mansers.
dude.
So yeah, they had Mansers and they had 1,000 Ways to Die.
Which
So
were
just
the only 2 shows to watch.
yeah, that's
Other
literally
than
all I
that, they
watched.
had like Travis Pastrana highlight videos. That's all they made all day.
Okay.
So yeah, it was just really dope. So on the 1,000 Ways to Die, they obviously show you a bunch of like weird ways that people have died because
Yeah.
you probably know the top 10
Allegedly
ways to
true
die.
stories with
Yeah.
the identities hidden.
Yeah. So
Do you think? Okay, real quick. Do you think all those stories were true?
I believe it 100%.
I think they have to. I think that's probably in an obituary somewhere. Each
Okay.
of those stories.
Because some of them were like,
Some
I
of them-
mean,
some of them were bonkers. But God. But some of them were.
Let's get to that after.
Yeah, we'll just cue it up.
Yeah, some of them were bonkers, but so in this one, the guy runs down a slip and slide, but I believe there's a shard of glass stuck
I
underneath
believe, if my memory serves me, it was like some guy who like.
a beer bottle or something.
No, he went to like I think it was like a house. It wasn't even his house. It was like a house
Or
with
there's a nail?
construction. It was like a house with under construction. He took some tarping. He like laid it out and put like water on. He like set it up himself, but it was like a house that was like still being worked on. So there was a nail through the tarping.
Yeah.
mm,
And then he goes down and it just cuts down his
It was just
entire
split
like
like the
abdomen.
entire midsection. He got
Yeah.
dissected like a fucking frog in high school, dude.
Yikes.
That shit was wild. And that literally I've yet to go on a slip and slide after that. Not to say I have many opportunities to go on
Sounds like-
slip and slides.
Yeah,
But
because
still-
we're 20 years old.
Yeah, and if I go on a slip and slide,
you're just a pedophile. You're
Yeah,
like that guy who's kidnapping girls
Yeah.
really elaborately.
Which-
That's a throwback.
kudos to him.
Yeah.
But like I can't even go out, like I remember as a kid going on slip and slides and like going over like a rock and shit and how much that hurt.
Yeah.
I was
can't-
never about slip and slides anyway because like if there was even like a little bit of like not enough water, that shit just burned
That I never experienced.
or like you would just stop moving.
Yeah, I never.
I just put water on it.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
they-
fuck.
they serve ice
Why,
cream stuff
why
with
would there
fucking
not be
water.
enough water on it? You literally just pour a hose all over it. Where's the water gonna run out? I don't know. Yeah.
Also, I have a very vivid memory of like going on one when I was a kid, and just the water was in the backyard of like somebody's house, so the hose just like got mixed in with all the mud,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
it was just the grossest
That's the
thing
good
ever.
part.
Yeah, so
When you're a
that's
kid,
what
mud
it-
is dope.
Yeah, that's what. It
Me as an adult, mud is sick. If I'm ready for it, if I'm not wearing regular clothes, I'm down to just mud it out. I used to play with dirt.
Yeah.
Playing with dirt is so sick. There's so much stuff in
When
dirt.
I would go paintballing and like the field was like muddy and like wet, that was when it got
That's
dope.
prime time,
I would
Julie.
come out like drenched, head to toe in mud, cause I'd be like sliding around.
You're a girl. You like
That was
mud
prime
masks.
I'm trying to think, like, there was something about it that just was really gross, and I don't know if it was the mud, I don't know if it was the grass, but something about it was just like, I didn't want to feel that way.
You didn't want to feel dirty.
No, I didn't want, like, I feel like it was the grass, the fact that like the grass got all over me.
Nah, grass is sick.
So you think weed shouldn't be legalized?
Let's not go into that.
I dropped that baiter so hard.
Yeah, I think that's what we're getting at with that one.
Don't. We'll edit this. Julie. Don't.
No, we
we'll
won't.
make it sound like what do you mean we won't? We literally can do it right now.
Yeah. So slip and slides are dope. I remember my friend told me, because this is before I ever went to like a big water park, like a rapids. We have rapids down here or Volcano Bay. Before I ever went to any of those, my friend went to one, and she told me like there are certain large slides that are designated for adults only because they have like spikes on them that cut you. Like that's literally what they, I guess she had an experience there where she got cut in one of the slides. So then she was like, oh no, these you can't go on them if you're a kid because there's like, she described it was like shark skin. You know how you go one way and it's like
Yeah,
rough and spiky in one direction? That's what she
Scaly
said
type
that the inside of some of these slides are for.
Which one is?
One of my friends when I was like in middle school. That like, so I was like, I was going to one next week because I was talking to them. Oh, I went on one. She was like, oh, you're going there next week? No, I went there before and I got cut. And if you go on these certain slides, you're gonna get cut. And I was like, me, 12 years old, is like, why would they do this? So like, I was in first in disbelief. Okay, that's also what makes kind of the abduction story kind of wild. Because when I was 12, I had the cognitive ability to listen to my friends say some literally the most outlandish shit I've ever fucking heard, and say, yeah, no,
Yeah.
that sounds dumb. I don't believe you, but I was still scared about it because as long as you introduce the concept, I'm scared about it. So maybe that's how I guess it worked for that 12-year-old. She
Okay.
probably was also in disbelief, but is like, okay, I also don't want my mom to die. So yeah.
I know that not very related. I was not lied to, but I know like I had like a little kick of going to water parks back when I was in like 5th grade, and there was these slides in rapids. They're like these racing slides, the yellow ones,
The matte ones?
Yes.
the matte ones. I literally got burned on them like every single time I went.
How?
I remember the first time I went on, the guy like didn't let me get my setup right on the mat. So he kind of just like pushed me down like when I wasn't like sitting on it correctly.
Pranked.
Yeah, I got pranked.
Cucked again.
Cucked again. And so yeah, like I remember I think I went down like head first facing up or some shit like that. So
First facing up.
yeah, it was
How does
like
that happen accidentally,
You're
Julie?
upside down and the mat is above you?
it was really wait, no.
How do
All
you
right,
do
no way. You're just a dirtle. There's
This
no way.
is just
There's no way
far-fetched.
the life gonna tell you like, just fucking go, kid. You're just there like, all right.
There's so much shit has to go wrong for that
And
to
then-
happen. That
So
doesn't make any
much.
fucking sense.
And then whatever, I was trying to turn back around and I burned my elbows and stuff.
Well deserved.
But then it happened again, like another time where like I was sitting on it correctly, but I guess just like because it was like swishing back and forth, my elbow just like hit like the side of it and also got burned.
It sounds to me that you don't know how to go down a water.
I don't know because I've talked to other people about those specific ones and they've also been like,
Wow, you're a dirtle.
no, like wow, yeah, I've been burned on that one.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay,
I'll be the
know.
first to say that I've gone on literally every ride Rapids
Please
has to
stop roasting
offer,
me.
and I have never, do solemnly swear, have never ever been burned by any Rapids rides. All very enjoyable, super enjoyable. Love them to death. Rapids, you want to sponsor this? Sponsor it, because I will be the first to say you provide a great service. You provide great slides, well lubricated,
well watered, well instructed,
and I think it's pleasant all around.
I will say this,
no
though.
complaints.
We don't like to roast you.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm already triggered. Let's just keep going.
I don't want to talk about it either, but I will. All I'll say is this. I feel like there's a lot of instances, and I can't think of them right now because I don't note them down in my notebook. But there's so many instances of Julie saying, like, oh, this happened to me. And then us being like, why would that happen to you? But then she's always like, everyone else that I've told has agreed with me. I feel like it happens a lot. So I feel there's some weird science going on here that I don't understand. I need to meet the other half of people that you're telling these stories
Maybe
to.
it's just you two that's weird.
Maybe we're just so fucking smart. Though.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's it. Maybe we're literally gifted above the levels of the average human.
I will tell you a funny water park story. You know how, like, you're a kid. Not you, but like, it's a kid in general.
I know.
Little kids are dumb. The water park people, the safety people, usually have to tell you when to go.
The lifeguards? Yeah.
So that you avoid, like, crashing into another kid or whatever. So I was once at not a water park, it was like a beach that just happened to have like a slide installation.
Okay.
Like a big old
Oh, that's
water
sick.
slide.
That sounds like a sick beach.
Yeah, it would literally go like into the beach or something like that.
Oh, shit.
10 years ago. And it was a longish, and I keep hearing the lifeguard say, you know, go. And then me being a bored, dumbass little kid, I'm sitting there like trying to imitate his voice, like in my head, like go. And then like it's finally my turn, and there's 2 slides, like 2 kids go at the same time. We barely sit down, and I just mimic his voice, go. And then the other kid just goes. And the lifeguard just sitting there like, oh, what the fuck?
That's the most gangster
I'm like, I saw it, I'm just like, and I just like go back to my like slide and just chill there, waiting. I'm just like, look at the lifeguard, he's like, just go. And I'm like, all right, I go down. I get to the bottom. The other kid's getting like talking to her, like, hey, you weren't supposed to go until you were told. And I'm just like,
Oh,
That's so sick.
that kid probably resents you still.
he doesn't know, or she. I think it was she.
She
doesn't
probably
know.
resents you
She
still.
probably doesn't know.
She doesn't know. She thought the lifeguard told her. She was probably there like the lifeguard.
She's
said
just
go.
hecka confused. She probably hates the lifeguard.
Aw.
So if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I didn't think that would go out like that.
When was this?
I don't know. It was definitely down here though. It was here in the area that in which we live in South Florida. Yeah, there was like a beach because I don't even know if it was in Miami. It could have been. I feel
Anyway,
like
South
I
Florida.
like mildly recall like driving a long distance to get to this place, but not like several hours. It was like an hour, half tops. But it was like a beach, and then I remember I went back to that beach again, and that those slides were no longer in service.
thing.
They were like closed. They were still there. They're like closed, and they were all
Okay.
like
Probably
because
because people like you.
No way.
No, I can't imagine. There's probably some other kind of difficulty,
Yeah.
people getting injured or like it being like something like environmental. What the
No one
heck?
got hurt through my actions. It was just
Just a talking to.
yeah.
Maybe a slap on the wrist that worst. But
I mean, we aren't talking.
You're
I don't have any stories.
you're
about,
slinky bopping in.
Yeah, Slinky Bob.
I really
All right.
do not have any stories about.
Daniela is joining in.
So yeah.
Oh, it's already there.
I don't know. I guess you getting burned on those slides, I guess, could, validate that one girl's thought that there were spikes on the thing.
No,
So
I
if
never
you're-
got cut. I got
so
burned.
if you're a kid and you think that there's spikes on the slides, there's not. Nobody's putting spikes in your slides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's so crazy to believe stuff like that. I believe stuff like that.
Little kid things.
Yeah, dude.
Little kid things, dude. Little kid things are
I think that's nuts.
so many
Like-
dumb things that we believe in. and
Like even me, like now,
accept
me being scared of stuff stems from
little kid shit.
Like,
Me
yeah,
too.
like-
Yeah.
like just being told that something scary exists.
I remember when I was a kid in 2nd grade, somebody, I guess like one of my classmates, I guess saw like it, like the
clown movie? I've never seen that
the
movie.
clown movie, but they saw the like original, I guess, or maybe she heard about the movie and like I don't remember, but she like told me in detail the full story with some added things to it. And I remember that shit like scared me for a long ass time. I was scared to shower because she said that it lived in the drains. So I thought like it was gonna come out of my shower drain. And just, yeah, like a lot of other spooky things. And then I saw like the most recent It, and then I watched the original too. And I realized that there was a lot of differences and that I had nothing to be afraid of.
there was a short time in my life in that I was like, like you're in the shower, you apply shampoo.
Yeah.
Everyone. This is
You
everyone.
close your eyes because you don't want to get shampoo in your eyes. I would shampoo as fast as possible because having my eyes closed in the shower was a recipe for getting murdered.
Yeah, that's how you die.
I actually had a tactic against it. I didn't close my eyes. I
You wanna do
would.
this number?
No, I did the opposite. I had my
You would
head.
just put the shampoo in your eyes.
No, I had my head down. So like my hair was like
you
on
still
my
can't
face.
see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my eyes are still open if I need them.
But you want to at least close your eyes. If you close your eyes, it doesn't exist anymore.
That is fake.
See, okay, well, my boy, I can't read. What is that? Paco Rael agrees with me. Close shampoo as fast as possible. That way the monsters can't get to you.
Like I think what I used to do is I was just afraid literally of just being in the shower for too long. Or no, just the bathroom. Because I thought the bathroom, because, all right, along with stuff coming out of the drain, me watching The Grudge and, like, the hand coming out. I've never seen The Grudge, so I don't know when the hand comes in while she's taking a shower.
Sure.
But I know a hand sneaks in there while she's taking a shower. And then also with Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
With other kinds of
fucked
those
one.
rituals happening while you're in the bathroom. Like, I've heard, like, what is it, Baby Blue or some shit? I don't know.
I don't know what
a bunch
that
of, like,
is.
little, like, child folklore things of, like, bathrooms just being fucked.
But is this like bathroom?
Like
Bathroom
bathroom in
related
general.
things.
Both, yeah, like
Yeah.
there's some
It
even
does seem
like
the bathroom seems to be the setting for a lot of
So I
like,
was,
but even like
getting
dating
murdered.
back to like one of the first horror movies, Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock, like that's the famous shower scene.
I've never
Honestly,
seen
Oh,
it.
like
The
the
dun,
swirling.
dun, dun, dun.
I don't know.
I've never
It's
seen that movie.
it's a person who goes to kill somebody while they're taking a shower, and then the
Yeah.
swirling blood is all you see.
So like there's like a silhouette through the curtain of like hand with
Okay.
knife or
And then
whatever.
they open the curtain, but you don't see the face; you just see the silhouette, and then the girl lady screaming.
Oh.
And then like the stabbing motion.
Well,
and then there's
It's a pretty
like blood
classic
swirling in the drain. Stuff.
and then dun-dun-dun.
then
That's the music.
That validates me. See, I just didn't want to be in a shower, especially naked, because I felt like that
That's
was
your
like
most vulnerable.
You're
Why
vulnerable.
naked is naked?
If I had to run away, I can't run out naked. My whole family's there. You can see me naked. That's weird. Especially if I had people over. I didn't want that. So I used to like.
Well, if there was people over, I'd be chilling. Like,
No.
People. There's no way a murderer got in
I
here.
literally would request that my mom or one of my siblings stand in front of my shower door to ensure nothing were to come in, and if they heard anything, to just open the door. Like literally, that's what I was.
What?
It was
I
that
didn't hear
extent.
you. Say it again.
Like I would have like pretty much one of my family members stand guard for
Yeah.
me while I showered.
I used to do the same
Are
thing.
you serious? I've never
Yeah,
done that in
but
my
I
life.
didn't do it in my own house. I did it when I would go visit family in New York.
Okay.
So every time like I would like shower, I even to use the bathroom, like I'd have them like come with me and like stand guard.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So,
Yeah.
Like, what's
so then
going
there
on?
you go. To use the bathroom, okay. This
Yeah,
is
no,
it.
I made them like like go to the sink or whatever. I don't know what I did.
I went to a no. Okay. Well, yeah.
Say it.
We'll digress here and we'll finish up on the last one. I was at a cousin's house, an apartment in New York, and this apartment, like I guess my older cousins, which I guess is where all this scary stuff was fed to me because I was like younger and these older kids like scaring younger kids. They told me that like they were playing with a Ouija board in this apartment,
fuck
and they were like,
that.
and they saw like something come out of like a bag once, like this spirit, like, and like they did some crazy stuff while they were happening. Yeah, and you would see the Ouija board around the house, so you knew that it wasn't thing. It wasn't just like some tale. So yeah, I was always scared of just being there, and they had a window in their bathroom, and that honestly fucks me because
There is a window in the
why is there a
bathroom there, too.
bathroom? Like, why is there a window there? There's no reason. You don't need fresh air when you're in the fucking bathroom. Like, you have a vent. That's cool. I don't know why there's a window there. That spooked me. So it's nighttime. It's on like the 4th floor, but still just spooky that there's a window.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's nighttime.
I hate bathroom windows.
I do too. Even though they're frosted, like even in a real world setting.
I think them being frosted is worse.
It's even worse. You can't see what's in there, dude. You can see silhouettes.
You can only see like silhouettes.
But what I think, okay, even in like a real world setting, imagine you're like taking a shower, there's a frosted window on the other side of the shower, and you just see some person standing on the other side, like looking directly in. Like you obviously won't see their facial expression or their face at all, but you'll know that they're looking at a naked silhouette of you.
Okay, they're both equally bad. Let's go say that. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
mean,
say
I'm just saying, like, that's
Silhouettes
fucked up too.
Silhouettes are just creepier than real people.
windows in
Yeah.
the bathroom are just the worst because it's another entrance for something to kill you. That's what I think.
You know what's real fucked up? That we have to drive home after this. I'm a little scared.
I don't
I'm a
care,
little
dude. I'm
scared.
driving.
It's like a 6
You can't
drive.
catch me. I'm driving so fast. If something can catch me, you earned it. You can kill me.
I was in
But
the car already.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll check the car, dude. Fuck,
All
I'll scream.
right, big spook.
But yeah. So I was afraid to use that bathroom, and I had to poop really bad. So I literally went inside there, was stressed about having to use the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, I really have to go. Then I walked to the bathroom, then walked back and forth in between the room that we were staying in, because it's like 12 a.m. It's like midnight, and all of my older cousins are like watching TV in one room. So I'm going back and forth. What if it's inside you? Proto, that's a really good one. That also, we'll go on to that later on. But yeah, so eventually I just pooped my pants. I literally just shit my pants.
Wait, this happened?
Yeah. This has happened when I was like 8 years old.
I was not paying attention at all.
I wasn't either. I got to.
Yeah, I shit my pants. It's like a hard, like steamy, like
Warm?
like poop. Like yeah, I mean it's fucking shit. It's warm. So yeah, I shit my pants, and then but it's like a solid. It's not like
I was gonna say, yeah, was
spread
it
apart.
solid?
No,
or...
it was like a nice like stick of thing of
healthy
poop.
one.
So then I was
Yeah,
like,
it
oh,
wasn't
shit.
like a.
So I'm already there with shit in my pants, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I just pretend like it's not there.
Okay.
I go back.
Just like the murderers.
No, I go back.
Just like the ghost.
Except no, those only if you close your eyes, they're gone. I went to the room back where they were watching TV, sat down on my poop, and just chilled.
And you're like,
And then they start smelling like, yo, did somebody fart? Yo, that's OD. Did somebody? Why? Oh my god! I'm like, holy shit! Why would you fart? That shit smells so bad. And then I don't remember because I don't have the best concept of time. It was that long ago.
Yeah.
But eventually, my mom comes in. Like I tell her, I was like, I pooped my pants. And she's like, holy shit! Why the fuck did you do this? You're so fucking dumb. And then she literally just bags up my underwear and my pants, throws them out, gives me like one of my cousin's pants to wear for the night. And I literally just, it was fuck, dude. I don't get how I could do that. How, like, I was so scared of sitting on that toilet because the window was behind it. Like, that's how it's positioned.
yeah.
I was so
Oh.
afraid of doing that for like the 3 seconds it would take for the shit to come out of my asshole and go into the toilet that I just pooped in my fucking pants.
And
yeah.
then a ride either.
And just fucking ran with it because I didn't want to be embarrassed in front of my older cousins because they would call me fucking loser. So instead, I just imagined they just thought that I farted real bad, and I'd rather be fart boy than poop pant boy.
Yeah.
Story time.
So that is what happened, and yeah, windows and bathrooms are fucked up. Bathrooms in general are just very scary. I really can't deal with that.
Yeah. Not about it either. Javi, do you have any weird poop stories?
I don't have any poop stories. I have 2 pee stories though.
Okay. I have one poop story. I don't know if it's really a poop story,
Do I
but
have poop stories? Not any poop stories. Only pee stories. One time I was in like I was in elementary school,
okay.
and then I was like had to be like 3rd grade I think, and it's just me like going out with my day. It hits like I don't know, like the second, I don't know, like what were the hours of elementary school?
It goes from like 8 a.m. to like 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Like it's
Yeah, 8
usually-
a.m. to
2 p.m.
2 or 3, depending
So it's
on.
probably like 10 a.m. and it's just me being a kid. I'm like, oh shit, I have to pee. But I don't know what happened, what transcended throughout that day that I didn't get the chance to like pee.
I've had that.
Because I was also
I
like
also had that in
I was
elementary
also like
school.
a kid, I was also very like a shy kid, so I didn't like to be like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So I
You would
went
just
the-
hold it till you
I
got
literally
home.
went the whole day until like I was in PE, which was my last class of the day. Like it literally be like PE, and then I had to go home, and I couldn't hold it anymore. Like I literally like I could not, and I'm just a kid. Like as an adult, even when I can't hold it anymore, I can hold
You
it.
can hold
I'm a
it.
fucking adult.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I do not have that power yet. I have not unlocked it.
Yeah. It's like a hidden
So I'm
potential.
just like, oh, gym teacher, I have to go pee. Like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, all right, cool. I literally take like maybe 15 steps away from the PE area. I start peeing myself in these like khaki corduroy pants. That shit stains mad. So I'm just like, I literally just start crying on the spot. No
Aww,
one's around.
this is sad.
No one's around. Everyone's in class. So I literally just start like I start like Mission Impossible my way through like the school campus, like hiding behind shit so like people wouldn't see me. I show up to like my homeroom or like my teachers, and I'm just there crying. She's like, "What happened?" Obviously, I reek of piss. And she's just there like, "What happened?" And I'm like, I start crying. I start like trying to make up like a dumbass story as to why I pissed myself. So instead, I come up with like, "Oh, I had to like." Going somewhere from PE class and I tripped. I fell in a puddle. Like I tripped. I fell in a puddle and I'm all wet. And I'm really sad about it. And she's like, "Oh my god, okay, yeah, I'm sorry that you fell in a puddle. We'll call your parents." So I'm just sat in class. All of my classmates returned from PE class, and they're like, "It smells like fucking piss in here." I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. I don't know why it smells like piss in here." And it's just there, and they're like, oh hey, your parents are here. Like, all right, sweet. And then I get up and I just like
with piss still.
I'm telling all my friends like, yeah, I just like fell in a puddle. Like that shit sucked. I'm still crying at this point.
Why does it smell like piss still?
That's a really fucked up situation. The first time I picked myself in public. The second time I picked myself in public was in a mall. I was with my grandmother and my brother. We were in like a one of those like fucking stores that literally just has everything. It has like toys for like $1,
like a Bed Bath and Beyond,
or like a Ross or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like one in like a mall. It's like a weird. I don't even know what mall it was.
Okay.
But so I'm just doing like at the toys. I have to pee again. Apparently I'm just like a really dumbass kid. I don't know when to go pee, and I literally just like I know that it's coming. Like I'm like, wow, this is fucked. I can't like stop this now. So I literally went into the prone position, like laid down, like face down on the floor of this mall, and just started like peeing myself while like pretending to look at the bottom row of like toys and shit. And then I'm like just there like, all right, cool. And
let the shit right out. Let it fully.
And is it just like becoming a puddle under you?
I mean, I guess, but like it's like a carpet.
It kind of like soaks up. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's on a carpet.
Yeah, fuck 'em. And then like
at that point, I think you just pull out and you just like let it on the carpet.
And you draw something.
I wasn't that smart, but I was just there, and then like this store lady sees me, and she clearly immediately knows what's going on. And she's like,
I've seen this before.
And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just looking at this shit right here. And then she's like, says some other stuff. She's clearly mad. I don't know what she's saying though. I think at this point I literally barely knew English. So I had just moved to the States. So I literally just like get up and I'm like, I'm probably crying again. Let's be real. And I'm just like, I tell my grandma, like, grandma, I'm just like, peeing all over this fucking place. And she's like, what the fuck? My brother's there. My brother's laughing. He's laughing so hard. And I'm just like, this is not fucking funny. I just pee myself. They literally like not drag me. Like they lead me to like a Ross, like another like a clothing store.
Mm-hmm.
And me like behind my brothers, nobody would see my fucking pee stains all over the place. And then I had to go and buy new pants and new underwear in this Ross and just like retroactively like go into the changing room, change into them, and be like, I'm just taking these with me. And bought them.
Yeah. And
then I had just new clothes that day.
Congrats!
Now that I think about it, I went super plus. I should do that now.
Hey mom, you wanna go to the mall? All right, piss my pants.
Myself like, Bob, I need these pants right here.
Fuck, I left my wallet at home. Shit.
Jeans, please. I need these.
I think that sounds smart.
I'm just imagining watching a little kid lay down prone on the ground and just pissing. Like, if I'm an employee, if a kid did that at my job right now, at the store I work in, I would be like, what the fuck? Like, I would, dude.
I was really, like, I wasn't a stupid kid, but the way I
You think you're a mastermind, yeah.
The way I approached difficult situations was super fucking good.
Yeah, that was tactful.
Every time. Like, it was, like, objectively tactful for being, like, however old I was, probably, like, 6.
Yeah.
But comparatively to like actually what it was, it's just really dumb.
I feel like a D-Gen 6-year-old is like standing there pissing his pants crying. You really sold it.
Yeah, you were like, no, I'm looking.
I tried my best to carry this to like a way that I wouldn't get caught, but it was no way.
No.
No way.
Carpet.
Well, it wasn't even like, I don't know. I mean, obviously when I got up and I was just.
It smelled like pee.
Smell, the stains. There was so many giveaways. But me being a kid, I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm just here looking at these
toys.
These toys with these stained pins.
Right here.
Ay.
That's sweet.
All right, so are you guys so for my story, let me preface it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in shower peeing?
Yeah,
peeing in the shower?
Literally more than I pee in toilets.
Okay.
I'm a guy.
You guys are guys.
I can pee into the drain.
Okay.
I think even if you don't pee into the drain, there's literally a shower cleaning the
Yeah. Like I don't frequent it too often.
I don't want
I don't want piss in the shower.
Okay. So I don't frequent it as often anymore. I used to a lot. Like when I was a kid, I was like, this is just so smart. I don't have to sit on the toilet and then go into the shower. I just go in the shower.
I literally, a little fun fact. Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
What up?
Shower pisses.
Let me tell you about the bank chain right here. This is the most efficient. If I wake up lazy as I am,
brush teeth,
and I have to like
go on.
I have to like rush to like do something, or like I'm trying to get ready as quick as possible. Let's say I'm late for my stream. I literally just brush my teeth, pee, and shower at the same time.
No, that's just plus.
Yeah.
But the way that I run it is.
Sometimes I shave too in there. I'm just.
Oh no, that's too gangster for me. I put the shampoo in my head first. Then while it's like in there, I believe the longer the shampoo is in my hair, it makes it cleaner.
Makes sense.
So I let that shit ride, and then I brush my teeth at the same time while taking the pit, and then it's just plus.
It's just plus. You come out so efficient.
And you got
so efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said,
Look, it's 400 IQ. Taking water, saving the environment. Fuck yeah, again. We got so much support here.
so as a kid,
Who told you that was fucked up?
no, nobody. This is not where that story is going.
All right.
Okay.
You were like, what do I pee out of the shower? this
No, I was. Let me think about how old I was. I was definitely like, I was like even. Yeah, you know where this is going. No, stop. Don't ruin it for our listeners.
Okay, fine.
So when I was literally probably like, I think I had to be even younger than like pre-K.
Okay.
I was so damn young. So again, every single time I peed in the shower. One day.
Younger than pre-K?
Yeah.
So what, you're like 3?
Okay,
do you remember
maybe a
shit
little.
when you're
I don't
3?
know. I have a very vivid
What the
memory of
fuck
this
is that?
occasion.
I remember that I learned to speak when I was 3.
Okay,
I remember
wow.
that.
Because you're fucking.
I remember this occasion. It was a green bathtub in one of my first house.
Okay.
We called it the yellow casita.
Fix the mic.
And I lived there. Let's see. Yeah, I lived there probably. Okay, maybe I was in pre-K and kindergarten time period. I don't know. Whatever. In that time period, before I was in first grade, because when I was in first grade, I moved. Point is, it occurred to me one day.
Yeah.
Why can't I also poop in the shower?
And you literally didn't look at the drain as a subject, and you were like,
So you fucking waffle stomped it down the down the drain?
I did something worse, I think.
You picked it up and put it in the toilet
No.
with your hands?
I left it there for my I left it there for my mom to deal with.
oh my god, you do that now?
No, that's what I like. Okay, is that the first your
I
story?
think that's it. Yeah, I don't
'Cause
remember. Maybe my mom can chime in
Leaving
later.
shit on the floor for your mom to deal with.
Your mom had a podcast
This-
episode?
That'd be sick.
This happens. Okay, yeah, there you go. Julie's mom. We got you. Next
She wants
podcast.
in too.
Okay, so yeah, no, one time I just came home from school. I had to like take a really bad shit. You know that happens.
Sure.
I have 2 bathrooms in my house at this point. One downstairs and one upstairs. So one downstairs is being occupied. I'm on my way upstairs to the other one. The other one's very scary though, so I don't want to use that one. So then I go up and then I hear the door downstairs open. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that one's open. So I run it back down the stairs. I'm like, all right, let's see if we can get it. So as soon as I go in, and I like pull my pants down and my butt cheeks hit the air, I literally just shit all over the floor, dude. I literally just like, and it's not regular shit. It's not like a nice hard steamy one. It's not like a roasted russet potato. It's literally like little like globules of fucking. Let me think of what I can. It's like cheese curds. Like that's the like you know like that's what it's like. And a bunch
I
of them.
just want to say real quick, I'm sorry to all my audio listeners.
Not
This
that I-
episode is brought to you by Holland.
Not that I ate cheese curds, but that's the consistency. Dude,
I'm sorry,
but no,
Rick.
no, dude, it literally goes all over the floor. It splats down, gets on my feet. It like goes everywhere on my fucking bathroom floor, and it's so much that I don't know what to do. First of all, I'm insanely embarrassed because I just shit all over the floor, and I'm 12 years old.
Sure.
Then I don't know what to do because my mom is brought to you by cheese curds. Stop by your next Buffalo Wild Wings, get some fried cheese curds. And then my mom just came home. I hear the door opening and my dog barking, so I know some shit's going down.
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking, I
know what I'm gonna
Bible
title
thump
this
it
episode.
upstairs, and I just start crying, don't know what to do, and go inside the bathroom to take a shower because I'm covered in shit. And then my mom comes home, and then by the time I go back downstairs, there's no more shit on the ground. So I can only assume that my mom cleaned up my poop.
You didn't say anything about it?
Didn't mention it. She said, "What happened?" And I told her, and then she was like, "It's okay."
Aww.
But I mean,
Shout out Ludwin's mom.
shout out my mom cleaning up my poop, my dog's poop, anybody else who's pooped in my house.
I know I forget. Christina.
Her name's Christina.
Shout out Christina. You're a nice lady.
Shout out Liz.
That's
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah.
See you on the next episode.
What is the grossest thing you ever did to your mom or like made your mom do
Clean up.
There you go.
for you? That's for you? Okay. I feel like I have like a worse story.
I actually don't think I have
No?
anything that I can think
You have
of. I mean,
a
I
worse
once, like,
story?
It's not like
Once when I was
it's like
really young, I like literally peed in my parents' bed while I was in bed with them.
Okay, but that happens a lot when you're a kid, I
I'm a
think.
really little kid. Other than that, like, I don't know. At one time, like, I don't know, dude. don't think I've done anything like that bad as a messy, gross cleanup type deal.
Okay, I'll tell you mine then.
Yeah, hit me.
All right, my mom still brings this up today, and I feel really bad about it, and I know she does too, because this wasn't like a me being gross thing. This was just like one of those things. I used to get like really car sick as a kid,
Sure.
and we would go to Taekwondo like every weekday night.
Okay.
And we would be super stuck in horrible traffic, and usually my car sickness got worse by traffic because of the like stopping going and all that shit.
Sure.
So she knows I feel sick. We're on the way there. We get out.
Over there.
We're on our way there.
Okay.
We get out of the car because we finally get there. And I like the whole time she's like rolling down the window. She's telling me to lay down, all this stuff. We go to like around the car, and the moment like I make eye contact with her, I just vomit all over her.
Yeah.
All over her.
All over her.
I'm sorry, Liz.
You
Yeah.
yacked on your damn mom.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
How the you?
I
why
literally
just turn your head like
it just happened.
What?
that doesn't make any sense.
It just happened, and she felt so bad too because she knows that I was like sick and stuff, and like
And-
I think we were already. I want to believe actually that she was in her work outfit. We weren't in our karate
Probably.
gear yet. Oh, really young. This is like probably
Okay,
around the
in
same
her-
type as
in her
Poop's story.
defense, I know somebody who did something similar, and I'll tell the story afterwards. But I
Okay,
won't
then
name any names.
This cannot.
Okay.
You said poop story happened when you were 3, when you were before pre-K.
No, I was about-
You expect to tell me that you're standing, walking around, taekwondoing at 3 years old and
No, I was
vomiting on your
older.
mom. You're not
Actually-
even tall enough at 3 years old to vomit on your mom.
Have you seen my mom?
Yeah, I've seen you too. There's no way you did that much of your growth in the first 3 years.
Where do you think I vomited on her? It wasn't like her chest or anything. It was like her
If
stomach
it's above
area.
her knee, then that's not real.
Okay.
No way, I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. It was before first grade.
Okay.
Because I was living, I lived in North Miami before first grade, and 2 different houses, and I don't remember if that one which one that happened in. So yeah,
Yeah.
Poor
so
mom.
You
sorry, mom.
tried to get the fact that she couldn't like turn her head or anything. I literally know. So I tried to hook up friends of mine
Uh-oh.
at a time. They won't.
Little matchmaker, little
They,
Valentine's theme.
they won't be named. That was a couple years ago.
No doxing, okay.
No doxing.
Can you just like do this to me to tell me who?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you in the postcast.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you guys want to donate $30 to our Patreon, you can see the postcast
the
where
donation link is, down below.
we literally dox everybody. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you my mom's social if you guys donate 30.
So they like hung out a couple times. I have a plan one day to like have people over my place and just watch movies and and
I think I'm with you, Proto. I think I could figure this out. I think I know who this is.
Well, Proto definitely can because Proto literally doesn't know either of these people even exist.
Okay, was I there for this movie day?
That's not none of your business. So literally, I like they have their day together and
Sure.
then they show up at my house.
All right.
And the other guests are already at the house, and he's there, and then there's and then the guy, like the girl walks in first, the guy walks in after. So I see him later. The date. He's like, oh yeah, so we went out. We kind of we went to go eat. And I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, we were just fine chilling. She had like a steak. And then she was acting kind of weird, and I'm like, okay, well, what happened? Oh, like I don't know, like she just like kind of like started slowing down, and eventually she kind of like stopped, staring off into like nothing. After she was, and she just kind of made eye contact with me and just like really just threw up on herself without any sort of like aversion to try to like go on like a.
Because sometimes you literally like can't help
No
it.
way, dude.
I don't get it either,
Literally,
because, like,
okay.
In this tale, first of all, these people in this time are in early 20s, late teens.
I don't know. I feel
Also, like I think like the lead up to it, it's coming.
Like I haven't thrown up. Okay, I'm a superhuman, so I haven't thrown up since 5th grade.
So you
literally
wouldn't
since I was 10.
know.
What do you mean I wouldn't know? I know what it's like to throw up. You would literally remember when you were 3 years old. I think I can remember when I was
All
10.
I'm saying is like
I remember-
even me being like super drunk sometimes. I'm like, I need to throw up. I'm like,
Yeah.
ready to throw up.
Like
But I
this.
think there's different like levels. I think if you have like
Napper, welcome to the
Howdy, brother.
Bank
What
Chat.
up?
So welcome to the what is it? A podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
I think if you have like a food poisoning, sometimes you just don't know.
Oh, some parts of the mic cut out. It's probably because I have it like poorly angled. Hold on, let me try to build it better suit all of the speakers.
I guess it's also Julie. Not. Oh, I guess the mic. It was his thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I remember when I was in high school, I had like.
Oh, like okay. Fix that in post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like I had like some like stomach thing that happened. You remember the monster drunk situation.
Oh, I guess.
And I was on my bus ride home and I just yacked.
Oh, I remember this.
And I couldn't like stop it. I didn't know, like the whole bus ride, I felt it, but I didn't think it would actually happen. So like when it actually did, I didn't know it was gonna happen until it was already coming out.
That's weird. I don't know.
And that's what usually happens to me, I think, with vomit. Like the last couple years, every time I vomit, I'm like, okay, I know, I'm gonna go.
Me, like half an hour prior, I'm like, this is gonna happen.
Well, for a long time, like I would remember I said that I got car sick a lot.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Oh.
Dapper Napper 32.
Remember, like I said, I would get car sick a lot. So because of that car sick, I always knew that feeling without having the vomit.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were kind of like, oh, maybe it's a little nauseous.
And like I would feel like, okay, maybe I'm gonna vomit, but I'm gonna fight it. And
okay,
then,
but you still felt like you were gonna vomit. It's not like.
But I wouldn't be able to, like, I don't know, like, and there's just like things, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's like if you're there eating and you feel like you're gonna vomit, why would you still attempt to eat? I feel like at that point,
that's
you're like, excuse me, brother, let me go to the bathroom, and you go ahead and do that. Whereas like I feel like there's like the telltale signs of like how I remember it happening is that like my jaws kind of tighten. I start to like salivate.
Yeah.
And then like and then you're like, okay, this is some vomit kind of shit.
This is a vomit kind of
like,
situation,
yo, I'm not
right?
really fucking with this. I should probably get away from people. Like last time it happened, it was like I just like, okay guys, 1 second, I need to step away. Some bad shit's about to happen. And then I feel like that's what people should do. I think if you're eating and you're at dinner and you're 20 plus, you gotta know.
You gotta know.
You've gone through your life enough to know that, hey man, let me stop eating.
If you're listening to this, I'm sure you're embarrassed, but come on.
At least
we won't say your name.
We won't say your name. You know who you are, though.
We're talking about one of Bang Chan's friends, and it happened recently, within the past like 3 years, that he ate a she was eating and then felt sick, so she just threw up all over herself.
Yeah.
On a date.
For a broader perspective, we're talking about a lot of things. Usually this is a gaming stream. Today, though, it's a very special day. We're streaming the 3rd episode of Infinity Jules podcast. That's her right there.
That's me. I'm
That's her.
Infinity Jules.
And we are all, it's being hosted in the vessel that is my stream, but we are all her guests, essentially.
And it'll be up on Spotify and YouTube, and you should check out the other 2 episodes. Episode 1 is with that guy, episode 2 is with this guy.
Episode 4, I guess, now, because it'll be 3, right?
Yeah.
We should have linked the Infinity Jules like Spotify thing somewhere.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you saying?
You were saying something. You were saying episode 4, and then you said this is episode 3, right?
Oh, I was saying episode 4 might be with her.
Yeah.
Daniela,
behind.
You guys aren't hearing much of her because the mic's pretty far, and she's been on her own projects in the beginning. But
she's chiming in.
She's definitely got a lot to say.
It's also 4:17 in the morning our time over here, so
What
shit,
the heck?
Proto
coming
reads.
in thick. All right, guys, easy fucking clap. Let's go.
Wait. Actually, click it and make sure that's the right one, because remember there are 2.
No,
all right.
on YouTube.
No, on this one there's 2. There's also on YouTube.
This is
404s and heartbreaks.
Oh, that is not the
Holy moly, get pranked.
Wow.
Oh my
We got
God.
baited.
Proto, I was literally about to mod you on the stream. That's not happening.
But now that's it. You just pranked us, brother. This is
prank yourself.
you're down like 5 mod points. You got to do this like.
You gotta build back up to it.
Yeah, man. That broke the trust.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead and put that link in there.
The Spotify link?
Yeah.
I don't know how to find that shit.
I'll tell you.
Literally, go on Spotify.
You guys won't hear me for a bit while I'm typing some shit in.
Oh, we got a new follower.
The ownership monkey. Thank you for the follow.
What up, brother? Thanks for tuning into the cast.
Thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the podcast episode of Infinity Jules, episode 3.
That's me.
Feel free to follow her. She posts podcasts on Spotify, YouTube, and
That's it right now.
That's it right now.
Yeah, you can follow her Instagram as well. I believe it's also Infinity Jewel.
It is, and I also have a blog.
Right?
Yep,
That's a blog.
infinityjules.wordpress.
Yeah.
What up?
For the times that I'm not streaming podcasts, I just play games, and if you want to stick around for that, well, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, and just so you know, Javier's here.
Hello, that's me. This is my stream. This is her podcast episode.
We just said that.
Yeah, well, he's new.
We just gotta say it like 5 times.
Yeah,
right?
We gotta do it for everything.
Yeah.
For all
right.
for all the audio listeners who will be listening to this later on Spotify, just
I don't know.
be aware that this is like a live recorded thing, so we are interacting with the chat while this is happening. So I'm sorry for the repeating, and
So just
it's one word.
so when you see Javi by himself playing his games, just know that he's not some loser in a
I think it's
dark,
the second one.
dank crypt playing his Apex. Know that
That
he has
one.
these friends in a flourishing social
Yeah,
life, and
that's
he
it.
can relate to you as well with your obviously flourishing intelligence.
I just link this little.
Also, just this guy works in IT and he doesn't know how to share a link.
Copy show link.
All right, now we got the link. Now we got the podcast. Spotify. Where's the?
Alt F4. There you go, brother.
They're trying to bait each other into closing the stream. How nuts is that my chat is trying to bait other chat members into closing the stream?
That's fun. I guess we're shit at this, huh?
No, I think they're just being trolls.
Nah, that's just
I think most of my audience is pretty
that's
trolly
just
people.
good banter,
Yeah.
They
I'm
got the
pretty sure
chat.
I
they're
love
fit.
good trolls in my chat.
The fit.
They're
chat.
fit. They got the chat. They really get on with
Not
each
a
other.
wanka.
They're not a wanker.
Not a weezer. What is
A
it?
geezer.
A geezer.
It's so sick. In the Love Island, dude, they literally he's like they make fun of the other guys that the girl's gonna talk to
He's
by
such
calling
a
him
geezer.
a geezer. That shit is so sick. Like, these guys are fucking geezer. I can't believe this girl that's over here I'm trying to get on with. She just talks to this fucking geezer. She fucking grafts me for him, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. And that shit is so fucking sick. They just fucking run in, and it's just so dang, dude.
We can't do sound requests right now, man. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Next time.
You want to stay on for when we're,
In the non-podcast streams. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll let it ride.
We just really want to play any songs because Universal Music's out here taking names, brother.
Taking names, banning
Ban
people
hammering.
for playing music they're not supposed to.
So unless it's original music played by you, Dapper Napper 32, and you give us
The rights to
ability,
play it.
then we'll run it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a promise? You gotta be ready.
We'll
You
do
gotta
it.
be ready.
If you're a professional euchre, do it, dude.
As long as
ukulele player?
ukulele, I'm about it.
Alright,
Just
so
don't
you-
say the N word.
Holy moly.
I think that is a given, Julie. We don't need to remind our chat.
Oh, he said yes. I
Pay it.
may.
I'm sure he means make it.
I'm sure too.
People
I want to
type really
believe.
fast sometimes. They miss keys. It happens.
Yeah. That's why I've
You guys literally watched me misspell, what was it, Twitch or something, like 6 times earlier today.
Yeah.
He literally misspells my name every time.
Oh, me?
Him.
But it's because it's not
Yuki.
intentional. It's
No,
'cause
I know it.
Fingers. I think touchscreen, like keyboards, are disgusting. I think they're the dumbest things that happen to humans. I literally wish everything had a BlackBerry,
Little, like
a keyboard,
holy
accordion on
moly.
it. Because that just makes typing more accurate, efficient.
Tactile.
It feels better. Whereas I guess these are cool because you can switch out the keys. You can I need to type in Spanish now. It gives you an Enya and stuff, whatever. Okay, I guess that's cool. But I don't know, dude. I just really wish that we had those keyboards attached onto it. Maybe that's me and my old dinosaur ways. But
Antiquated
I
mannerisms.
truly do feel that those are just
Well, Javi, browsing Twitter, on stream, on podcast.
First of all, the audio listeners wouldn't even know. Two, it's twitch.tv/ and Bangchan TV. I can do whatever the fuck I want. This is my stream.
Oh yeah, then where is
true.
Norway? Norway's pretty sick. I know I just said it twice. Please Twitch TOS. Do not really get on me on that
Twitch, the staff, if you're here, sorry.
one. Yeah.
We didn't mean it.
Anyway, yeah. Good on gross stories.
Yeah, I think we should
Good on what stories?
gross stories. I don't think we really need to add any more.
Yeah,
of
I think
those.
we're good.
We probably lost enough of our. Well, that's the thing. If you have any more, if they made it here this far, then I guess whatever other gross stories you have.
Or just
They
whatever.
might also appreciate more scary stories, That's how we started this whole man.
Me being scared.
The Boolin' with Ghoulie.
Welcome to the next segment of the podcast, Boolin' with Ghoulie. Now we're gonna talk about scary shit
Yes.
all the time.
We've
It's
talked
no
about both
longer-
scary and shit.
Scary. Yeah, we're talking about scary and shit now.
But not scary
But now it's
shit.
just scary.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
it's
tell
not
you-
3 a.m. anymore,
Let
so
me go
we're
back-
in the
Let me go
clear.
back
It's
to
4:23.
yeah.
I'm work. All right, no, that's cool. That's
Let me
cool.
go back to earlier when we were talking about shit that we were scared about when we were kids.
Mhm.
I used to literally, it was a kind of weird time in my life. I used to be terrified while I slept of just stuff. I don't know, just being scared.
Yeah.
Little kid, I would literally get the biggest kitchen knife we had, and I would sleep with it under my bed, and that literally under my like pillow.
That's dangerous.
Jesus, yeah.
That's dangerous, but I didn't know that as a kid. That literally lasted about like 2 months. Then one day, like my family, like my mom found out that I had that, and she's like, "What's wrong with you? What are you planning to do with this?" I'm like,
Just in case.
I don't know. Like, what if like somebody breaks in? You want to tell a story? Tell us a story. You can tell your story.
Put it in chat.
Put
if
it in
it's
chat,
sick, I'll
and
say
then
it out loud.
we'll read it when we see.
Uh-oh, somebody's still here, and they say it's 3 a.m. where they are, and they are alone.
Literally don't acknowledge that. That person's a ghost. That person is a ghost
Dr.
trying to
Samson.
communicate with us.
Okay, we are not part of your forward chain text messages.
There we go.
You cannot haunt me for the next 7 years. I will not forward your text.
You
you
can
go.
haunt me though. This is my channel. Hey, what's up, dude? I don't know why you're up at 3 in the morning. I don't know why we're up at 4:24.
Also,
so I'm gonna take a wild guess. It's actually 3:25 where you are,
Yeah, it's
and not
gotta
just
be.
3, because
Yeah.
that's how time zones work.
It's so that one of the people I met were not.
Can you name
10
10
years
people
of
that
my
you
life.
know?
That's a fact.
Can you name 10 people that you know and which one might be a ghost?
This is when I lived in Peru, so I was a tiny teen,
Tiny
and
baby.
they probably don't.
I truly believe that one person I know is probably a ghost.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I think it's JC.
I think.
I think it's JC.
No.
I think he's a godly spirit.
Yeah.
That's
He's
correct.
definitely
He's a benevolent spirit. He's around here making the world a better place.
I'm
Okay.
not a ghost.
Yeah, he says he is not a ghost.
All right, well, we don't know that. You're
Man's
just a
lost
digital
in the
ghost.
past.
I'm assuming that ghosts, they've been around technology for so long that they definitely know how to, like,
Text.
they're not, they got to get with this
I
shit to
watched
haunt
Ghost
people.
Adventures yesterday.
Like-
They were texting.
If you guys have seen Danny Phantom, I want to believe he goes in the computer. Oh, no, it's Fairly Odd Parents.
No, but he does it. He does it.
He does it too?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. See, suck my boon. We got it, dude. We got some computer ghosts going on in there. Oh, the poltergeist, dude. The TV, dude. If they know how to go inside the fucking TV, they can definitely go inside. Go inside twitch.tv/Dr. Samson. Right. It's 3 a.m. here, guys. Please console me. You're just trying to build a connection with us. And once we acknowledge you as a real person, you can obviously seep inside. And we don't really need that.
But if you
I don't buy
are a
it,
real
Samson. Welcome to the
person,
chat.
I hope that this adds to your 3 a.m. alone experience because
Yeah.
let's
Welcome to
get
the
damn
stream.
spooky.
You'll always be welcome here. If not by then by me, because it's my channel.
I mean,
and,
I'm
I won't
welcoming.
accuse you of
You can
being a
listen to my
phantom.
podcast. It's
in
linked
the,
above.
I'll have to link it again.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see older.
Okay,
stuff.
just link it every
Well,
5
for
seconds.
the slim chance that he's a
Just
real
kidding.
person,
Slim
yeah,
chance.
this is where you'll find it. And yeah, hopefully you're not too scared, dude. Just wait it out. Once it's 4 a.m., dude, scary shit can't come. It's literally, it's like a,
It's like force field.
it's,
We
it's an
have-
anti-bear circle, dude.
It's a bear signal.
Luna and I have a philosophy that you just shouldn't fall asleep at 3 a.m. Wait
think they're
till 4, and then especially if you're
Oh,
alone.
2:59.
Yeah,
Yeah, or like force yourself to go to sleep before 3.
yeah.
The moment it turns 4, though, you're in the clear.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Literally, you could do as much scary shit. You could do Bloody Mary at 4 a.m. That shit's not happening.
Mm-mm.
That's a no-fly
she's
zone.
sleeping.
Yeah,
She's sleeping. She's only awake for not 1 hour a day.
yeah.
That's 3 a.m. What do you think is the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? Not scary like
I was gonna ask,
Like
does
a-
it
like-
have to
like-
be ghosty?
yeah, it could be yeah, like something like it's something ghouly.
Ghouly? Okay, let me think about it.
Spectrumy or spectrally.
So my whole thing is that I have not witnessed anything supernatural, and I never want to. I feel like
that's something that it could also be something that potentially could have been someone trying to kill you, but it's not true. It didn't actually. Someone wasn't trying to hurt you.
okay, I'm gonna go back to the ghost one.
Yeah, carry
This
on.
one happened recently, and like it kind of like really set my hairs up. Is that what you would say? Okay, wait, guys, stop reading it.
I'm
We'll get
listening.
to it.
I'm looking at the chat. Right.
I'm reading through the chat. It's sick. He just fucking gnomed my ass.
Aww. Okay, but yeah, so I was at the store I work at, which I mentioned in my last episode, and like over the last couple months, in October, we got an Annabelle doll, like the one from the movie, and I don't believe in it, but also at the same time, like I don't want to not believe in it because I feel like that's rude, and like I don't know, I've just been a little bit spooked for the last couple months. I've also felt like there is like a weird like negative presence in the store,
Huh.
and I
and We will, how you say, cut that out of the official list.
We're gonna censor that. He said Annabelle. So yeah, what?
Fuck porcelain dolls.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, and she fucking looks scary. We
My mom
actually
used to
recently
collect
pulled.
porcelain dolls.
I
That's
had 2.
Okay, yeah, my mom had like
By
30.
the way, I
Oh,
also
that's
don't
fucking
believe in
scary.
3 a.m. I think that isn't real either.
Cucked again by the mom.
So yeah, like we have 2 of the Annabelle dolls in the store, and we still have them, and they're just fucking sitting there, and whatever.
You buy
So
them,
I
they'll
was
leave.
I was with my coworker in the early morning.
Sure.
The store hadn't opened yet. The doors were still locked, and in the morning, for whatever reason, I always feel it more than when I'm closing the store or whatever. I don't know why, but it's just like spookier. The store's a little bit dark. It's been empty for the whole night. Just scary. So I'm with him, and we're just like folding some shirts, and he's just there, whatever. And he is kind of like one of those like spiritual guys. He believes in stuff. Shout out Matthew. I know you're probably gonna listen to this later. And
Does he like charge his stones into the...
yeah, that's the kind of shit he's into. And well, maybe, I don't know. And then, so he's just like standing there, and he like kind of like flips his shit. He's just like, holy shit. And I was like, what? And he like grabbed me like really quick. Like he grabbed my shoulders almost like to like, as if like he was like getting like defensive for like a second to like run. Like fight or flight kicked in hard. And he was like, I literally just saw a spirit like pop out. And I know that sounds like crazy, and like maybe it wasn't real, but for the rest of that day, like where he said that he saw it, I just was like not having it. Even still, like I'm still like, okay, I still get spooked to be there alone. And I felt like the hair, like I was just so damn scared when he said that, because like felt that shit. I wouldn't say that's the scariest spooky.
It's probably the scariest
Supernatural?
because you're an adult. I think the older you get, the scarier it gets, because you're like, I shouldn't think this is real, but
Yeah.
this is here
Yeah.
in front of me.
Like I always told myself, when I get older, I'll just get it. You just deal with it. But then maybe you just realize, holy shit, all these old ass people are also fucking scared.
Yeah,
I think so.
and I was just kind of like, yeah, like okay, it was just fucked up, and I felt it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And
Rough.
yeah, and so like I said, that's probably not the scariest story, but it's the most recent, and it's the most recent that I could remember.
I think I have 2.
Okay,
I have one that's like when I was young.
this is not sleep paralysis related.
No.
Holy
I have
shit.
one that's like when I was young that probably led to me keeping a knife under my pillow. And then one actually very recent, probably like last week.
Oh
And it was just like
no.
one instance. I was like a 10-second instance that just like for a second really freaked me the fuck out. So when I was young, I was literally home alone. And in this very house. Actually, if you go like down the street that way, I'm pointing out my window, chat, if you can't see. Like down the
And
street
audio.
like that way, like where I park.
Where our cars are parked
Yeah,
that we all have
so,
to
like,
walk to
No,
tonight?
Yeah, no, yeah. But like one of those houses on that little like area, we had some family friends that lived there.
Okay.
So they're right there. I was home alone. I'm just like chilling, existing as a human. I swear on my life, to this day, I hear the sound that I cannot describe other than like a knife being unsheathed. Like the
What the
I hear that clear as day in the
Ew.
silent ass house while I'm like walking from like one room to another. And I freeze. And I'm like, and it's dark as hell in every other room because I'm like in this room and like going over to like my brother's room because I was looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally just like don't know what to think of that situation. I literally just book it out of my house. I'm literally home alone. I book
Yeah.
it. I don't even close the door behind me.
Yeah.
Like the front door. I just book it to these people's house.
Yes, plus.
Near me. I literally knock on the door and I'm like, this is what I heard.
Okay, so
Like,
this house is what's scary, not
Yeah,
over
no,
there.
Not over there. I ran over there for safety. And then like, I'm like a kid. I'm still like, I'm not even that young. I'm probably like 12 maybe. And they're like, okay, we'll come keep this for you.
Yeah, that's shitting on the floor
And-
age.
Yeah.
So so they show up and like there's obviously nothing here. But ever since that day, I'm convinced there's like a homeless man living in my attic.
Brownie's scaring the shit out of me right now.
that
I'm
is
sorry.
that concept, that idea that someone could be in your
Living in
house
your
and
house
you
and
don't
you
know.
don't know?
Like yeah, because I remember one time I heard like on the news, not on the news, somebody told me
I
that it was
know
on the
this
news
story.
that there's like a woman that was living in someone's closet, like a homeless person living in somebody's closet
Yeah.
for like months.
Yeah.
It happens. It's
Yeah.
really common.
Squatters,
it's
right?
on the news.
No,
Okay.
Squatters live in,
Or is that
squatters
different?
Live in convicted
Like
houses.
Okay.
they're squatters, but then those are fucking like
They're just degenerate people that just like live in houses that are just empty.
Okay.
Oh, no, not
No.
necessarily empty.
No,
but,
that's
they
a squatter.
come in,
But-
And like when people are asleep.
Yeah, so
Mm.
that's just damn scary. That's spooky because like you could think it's a ghost. That's fucked. I don't know if I'd rather have it be like a supernatural
Sometimes
thing or
I
a real
feel
person.
like
the real person thing I think
It's a
fucks
little bit
me
scarier.
more.
Yeah, that's way scarier.
I've had that too, actually. Like, I feel like, yeah, like I tried to go to like this haunted thing where like we thought it was haunted, but I remember like me and my mom were like, the closer we got to it, the less like scared we got of spooky things and the more scared we got of homeless people.
Saying the
Yeah, it's
unknown,
usually a little far from the mic. It's all. You want to come sit closer to the mic, or just take it from me when you want to say something. That's fine too.
Your story just reminded me of like my actual closest.
Oh, your actual story? Okay.
Yeah, my actual close. But you could say your.
TLDR. She was just saying that does happen in real life. That some people just literally just either live in people's houses without the homeowner's knowledge and or sneak into their houses at night to like take their food, maybe take a quick nap, and then just bail before the family wakes up, and like they would never know. They'll be none the wiser.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
for other guy asking if he can't sleep at 3 a.m. is what we're saying.
You can, but you might
can.
die.
Yeah, but you might.
You might get haunted. You might get possessed.
If the goal is to wake up, then don't. I'd suggest not to.
goal is to wake up again.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what's your recent story?
Oh, so I literally like last week I was here.
I don't know if I want to know this story because we're in this
It
house.
wasn't anything bad.
My back is to the door
Yeah, but my face is to the door.
There's also two big ass dogs in front of the door.
that are crying.
Because they
Okay.
want to be in here. Because the killer's outside. Anyways, I literally go to my kitchen.
You know I roll with killers.
I go to my kitchen. I'm home alone yet again.
Mhm.
I literally go to the kitchen to get like a drink or whatever, get some water. I grab the water. All of the lights are off. Literally every single light in the house is off, except for like my bedroom light because I'm probably working on something. And like there's a good amount of hallway and other room on the way to my kitchen. I grab my beverage. I'm walking back to my room, and then like from my kitchen to my room, you can see like where the front door is. There's like a little cubby and stuff. And up against that wall of the cubby, even though it's dark as hell, for those of you who failed science, the way shadows work is a light projecting on the item, and that leaves like a shadow of where like the light can't be because the item's covering it. It leaves a shadow. I like literally I'm like looking at the drink. I'm probably like looking at the water, just like okay, I'm opening it or whatever. I look up and there's just like a shadow projected onto the wall, even though all of the lights are off.
I don't like this story.
But like you can definitely tell there's like a silhouette in the wall.
Of a darker thing.
Yeah, of like a darker thing than the surrounding not light. And I like look up at it and I just kind of like stop. I'm really off put by this scientifically improbable thing, and I'm just there like looking at it, and I'm just like, I literally just stand there and I kind of like move a little bit and it moves with me. So I'm just like,
oh, it's me.
yeah, this is just my shadow. Okay, but that instant of me like looking at it and seeing this big old shadow of just like a figure,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this is it. I'm literally just dead. I'm about to get my
Oh,
neck
man.
broken. I'm about to get stabbed in the fucking neck.
In the toe.
From behind me. And that scared the hell out of me. And to this day, I do not know why that shadow was projected onto that wall. Because there was no lights behind me, no lights ahead of me, no lights anywhere around me.
But it was a shadow.
But
of
it
you.
was a shadow of me because I literally like did this and it like did it with me.
Unless that person was mimicking.
Unless
you.
that person was mimicking me and is still living in my attic. I don't know. But at that moment, I was pretty sure it was me.
Okay, we'll just say a safe assumption
Same
that it is
assumption
you.
it was me. Yeah.
I mean, at worst.
And that spooked me for
Yeah.
that instant. I literally came back and I had people on Discord and I was like, guys, I gotta tell you about the scariest shit that ever happened to me. I literally just told them that what just happened to me.
Pretty
Got some
damn
Peter
scary.
Pan shadows looking shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Aw. Yeah, so my story, do you mind if I say this one real quick? It's a short story.
Go ahead. I don't know if I have a story.
Okay, try to think with your brain. My story is, okay, so I have heard from other ghost believers that like a lot of like shit just happens to them
Sure.
after they watch the Paranormal Activity movies. That like
Yeah, but okay.
it could be like a heightened fear,
Yeah, it could be like a placebo type thing.
right? But just like that something will happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had one of these experiences, and this is the only time I've experienced anything like it. So I saw the third paranormal movie in theaters. I did
Sure.
not really care about any of them. I thought 1 and 2 were like funny. I like made fun of them throughout them all. Third one kind of scared the shit out of me because I guess I saw it in theater, so it was like a different atmosphere and
Which
stuff.
one's the third one? Spoiler alert, by the way.
Spoiler alert, yeah. The third one is the prequel, so it's the one about the mom, the stepdad, and the two kids.
People who got haunted. Or
yeah, and the mom is conveniently named Julie. So I don't know, that just obviously put me on edge a tiny bit more. And
isn't there a Julie in the Insidious movies too? Isn't the ghost hunter lady named Julie?
No.
Okay,
She's some other lady. I forgot her name. But so whatever. So see the movie. It's spooky. It has ghosts, and there's some very visually scary things that I still think about sometimes that like really freak me out when I'm trying to go to sleep. And then at the end of the movie, spoiler alert again, it is kind of revealed that like these spooky things have been brought about by witches, and I think the culture of witches is a cool thing. But also, like, scary witches, like Blair Witch stuff, fucks me up real bad.
You hate that stuff?
I love it, but it fucks me.
Okay. I guess I'm blessed to have the exact opposite where...
You don't care?
Something that I learned about in class, therefore I did not give a shit about it. I was like, this is boring, this is dumb.
That's so
What part? Because,
the Blair Witches and witches in general. I was like, I did not give a single shit about witches.
Okay, because there's, like, the funny hocus pocus
like,
witches.
When you put some eyeballs in the soup type shit. Nah.
Then there's...
I learned
like the crucifix.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of like Salem witch trials witches, like which are like the real witches of America.
Yeah, well, I mean that and then but I also like learned like I forgot like what classes I was in, but they taught about like the actual like spooky Blair Witch type stuff, and I was just like, well, since it was all class, I was just like,
whatever. Okay. And then obviously there's like the Harry Potter ones, and then there's the spooky ones.
many varieties in the folklore that are witches.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool. I love all of it, but like. I guess it's a recent thing too, like because I've been watching a lot of witch stuff, a lot of scary movies that have to do with it. I recently actually saw the Blair Witch movies like a year ago.
I'm out.
Yeah.
If your house is not haunted, then you can definitely sleep at 3 a.m. Don't worry about what they say.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh no, I wouldn't listen to either of them. They're honestly, they don't care for your well-being. I would go ahead and say that I think that's kind of like a farce. That's not a real statement because there's no such thing as a non-haunted house.
There's no
You're
such
never
thing
safe.
as a non-haunted house?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why is that a fact? Where's your evidence?
Because okay, so check me out. My thought is that houses, you know, separate. They're a thing that people live in.
They start with H, so there's haunted.
They create a vessel for a ghost or a spirit to exist in.
Sure.
So since it exists, this house, there's no telling whether or not the house is there. Like no telling whether or not the apparition, the being is within the house. Because now that it's there, it's like,
What?
You set it up for a ghost to be there. So you're not gonna know whether or not it's haunted until something happens.
So your logic is the same logic as like innocent until proven guilty. It's just haunted until proven it's not.
Yeah. Unless you for somehow like say you just got a motherfucking like let's say you got like
skeletons, Proto.
Skeletons. Yeah, stop talking about skeletons in chat, please.
No, the other guy, he's scared. I'm
sorry.
of
the skeletons.
These two are.
He's literally scared of the skeletons.
Babies.
Yeah, I'm
No, that's Proto. We're talking about
No, I know.
Dapper
Napper is afraid of the skeletons. He's telling him to stop talking about skeletons. And
he said you guys, like as in us, dumbass.
Nah, he's talking about Proto.
No, he's not. You don't know how to talk to the chat.
Proto, if you can please stop
you, Javi.
messaging about skeletons, then that'd be great. I love that because those are really fucked up, dude.
No, but Ludwin's right hello. So when I was a kid, my friend introduced me to this book about ghost hunting, and I was really, really scared of ghosts after reading this book, which just made me want to read.
Fuck yeah.
So I learned that places where you expect like ghosts and spirits to show up, they will not. Like they'll literally show up like if they've been like incredibly tortured, a house or a home. They'll never be at cemeteries because when I moved to the U.S., I moved into a neighborhood that was cemetery. And that was at the peak of my ghosty scariness. So like, oh my god, we need to move. Mom, don't buy this house. And so yeah, they will not haunt cemeteries. They will not haunt the houses in cemeteries. They will haunt places that have like bad history. So
and like connections with.
Yeah. or like if you're just like fucking around. I never fucked around with Ouija boards, but like if you just bring bad energy into wherever you are, it's possible they could show up. But they're usually harmless. Like they don't really like hurt anyone. They just kind of want to make sure that whatever they need to take care of is taken care of. Like I don't know. Like I've never experienced like a ghost or anything, or any like spooky shit. But yeah, like it's usually like it's not like they won't show up in a specific location. I guess it doesn't spookiness, but
So-
they're harmless.
I think that too, because I feel also
Basically.
like you can there's like a thing like, especially okay for like the Annabelle dolls, for example, the moment you give it like recognition, you
They
like
start
give
fucking
it
your shit up.
access to like fuck, not with you, but like in general, like have more of like a presence.
So
That's
just
like a
close your
belief.
eyes.
If you close your
No,
eyes,
not like
So-
ignore it.
so you
but you
just-
know, like if you okay, for example, I remember the Annabelle doll. Like my coworkers were joking around and like they were like calling it a she and like pretending that it was the real Annabelle doll. And I was like, no. You
are
don't
a
give
doll.
that thing like the power to have that. You just I don't know if that makes
'cause
sense.
I feel like I know what you're saying, but I feel like every scary movie I've ever
Just
seen
PM the ghosts.
that involves a doll type of form factor of a phantom or apparition, it's literally like the character who believes that it is alive usually doesn't die or dies last. It's usually the people who are like, oh, it's just a stupid shitty doll.
yeah,
They
that's
get
true.
knocked out.
Yeah,
first.
they get.
You're
Fuck
right. You're
that.
right about that actually.
Yeah, so I think
But
I
the
think
thing
that shit
is-
works
the
backwards.
thing is, that's
I think
actually-
you should be
and
like,
that's how
hey,
it
Annabelle,
usually
I
ends
love
up.
you. You're sick.
But that scary movie. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think if you recognize it, maybe it'll show. It'll
Just
be
BM
like-
the ghost. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
BMing the ghost works, but I
I
think.
literally walk into every room like if there's a ghost in here,
But
fuck
I'll,
you.
I'll give you the 5 easy tips to really be a badass
Go.
and BM the ghost.
Wiki Howlers right
And
now.
I think it's going by Daniela's recommendations. How she said, okay, first off, boom, number 1, don't live in a house that
Don't live
you
in a
know,
house.
okay, that's my number 1. But obviously, some of us we're not fortunate enough to not live in houses. So I think if you have to live in a house, which many of you have to in your lifetime, make sure it doesn't have bad history. So no pre-war houses. You want a house made in 2018 and after. So
Honestly, like
get a
any
new
house
house.
in Miami.
Any
Boom.
house in Miami.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Miami's a
It's,
good
like,
place.
brand new.
So after that, bam, there you go, new house. Then after that, see, Proto, he's saying just live outside, which is, I think, what humans were meant to do. Live in either caves or under the stars with our fellow humans. But we can't all do that. Proto, me and you, I know where we're going. I'll meet you in Egypt, brother. We'll go ahead. And then for the second one, just don't bring bad energy. So ways to keep good energy is easy. We all know. Eat a clean, vegan, keto, gluten-free paleo diet.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
That keeps
one.
your spirits in line, keeps your chakras in sync,
Ludwin,
and no
I-
bad energies will ever happen. Okay.
I only see Ludwin happy when he's eating cookies.
Okay. Sure.
That's literally all the things he just said to avoid.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm so scared. If I was living that life, I would have nothing to be scared of. I'm trying to make you guys have a better life. So if you do that, there you go, boom. That pretty much covers up 4 to 3. And then
Essential
Essential
oils.
oils.
essential oils. That one.
That's 5.2.
You're getting ahead of me, Proto, here. So you're gonna wanna I guess
Are you on step 3?
no, I covered step 3 and 4 with that one.
Okay.
Right, and then
Where was
the
step 2?
So what was step 1? Step 1 is not live in a house.
step 1 is not
Yeah.
in the house.
Step 3.5. If you're anywhere that's warm and then it gets really cold.
Yes.
There it is.
That's a good one. Or put on a jacket.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Okay, if it gets cold, there's several reasons why I can do this. 1, polar vortex. We all know this. It could
Ooh, you might be standing under an air vent.
air vent. There we go.
Yes.
Or 3, wind just naturally moves it diffuses from a high pressure to low pressure.
Of course.
So there will just be breezes. That's just how that's how it works. So don't be scared of that shit.
I'm still lost for that. So 1 is not live in a house. What is 2?
2 was to okay, so in my process of saying to eat a vegan, ketogenic, gluten-free paleo diet.
Those
that,
are all 5?
That was that's
the
like
four
3, that's
tips.
4 to 5, yeah.
So,
Alright,
like,
so literally, don't live in a
healthy
house
life.
and only eat the grass. I
No,
don't know.
don't living in a
Only-
house was what I said.
Number
That's
1.
possible. Don't live in a house that was made post 2018.
Live in a new house and only eat salads.
Dapper is asking, it's almost 3 a.m. What do I do? I think you.
Dude, literally,
I think you continue listening to us.
Yeah, stay listening to us because you like us. But if you're tired, just go to fucking sleep, dude. You'll be fine. Have fun in your presumably East Coast of the United States lifestyle.
Yeah, don't let the shit.
I'm gonna presume that you live in California or Seattle, which are two fantastic places.
Yeah, great places. Love them to death.
Not haunted.
Not haunted.
Definitely
No
haunted.
way.
Then it'd be like almost 2 a.m.
Yeah, but
No,
3 hours ago.
Almost.
Yeah, he probably lives. He lives in the mountain.
Yeah, he lives in the.
He lives in like a Montana.
Oh, you live there? You're
Okay,
definitely
you're
going
dead.
to die. Yeah,
Okay,
do not go to sleep.
stop. You won't die. Don't let us influence you, get you scared, right?
We're like, well, yeah, you'll be fine. You can go
No
sleep
way.
whenever you want. But if you want to stick around, enjoy the.
I don't
Yeah,
think he'd be
podcast.
haunted
You-
by a ghost. He'd get some fucked up, scary ass forest shit.
You can go to sleep. Yeah, he
Slenderman
probably
go
ha-
fuck
he
him
has
up.
like Bigfoot and like the chupacabra and shit.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
watch out.
you have
You have other things to worry about.
But I think
Mountain
the
lions
best
and
you can do, make sure you lock up your doors, brother. Burn some sage,
You'll never
and
live
then
in Antarctica.
and then you're gonna
Why?
wanna
You won't be able to tell the difference when it becomes.
take a note from Holes and the movie Holes featuring Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Paint your nails with snake venom clear coat. So if something happens, you can scratch
them.
it and it'll die eventually from
Poison. You could
Snake
also
venom.
use it as lipstick and kiss it.
Yeah, but that also leaves you susceptible to dying by getting it in your mouth. So don't do that.
Okay.
But you said I said
will
you
not die
I
if you go
said
to sleep at 3
okay
a.m.
okay. I said if your goal is to
promise.
live,
That's the bank
if your
chain
goal is to
guarantee.
wake up,
Oh my
then don't do
God.
that. Cause I think sleeping at 3 a.m. opens the possibility of you not waking up.
If it makes you feel better too, it's
Cold
not
War's good
3
as fuck.
a.m. at our time. So
If you go to sleep now, you're technically going to sleep in bang chan time, which is 4:50 a.m.
there you go. So
which
you're
means
safe.
You're fine.
Yeah,
As long as you're talking to somebody, just leave us on while you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
away at the bang chan.
because then at that point, that ghost can't go to your world because it's 5 a.m. here.
Yeah, it'll be like I can't intervene because the
Yeah.
timelines are crossed out.
That's just how it works. So I think that makes sense too.
Yeah, I think
It's a
you're fine.
time loop.
Yeah.
Can I finish my story?
I
What
didn't
was your
know that you
story?
were not finished.
Yeah.
You started a story.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
The Annabelle story.
No,
Oh,
my paranormal activity story.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you were watching, yeah.
okay. So yeah, I saw real quick. It's a short one.
No,
I saw the Paranormal Activity 3. It spooked me because main girl had my name and the witches thing was very scary. So I go home and I text my mom. I'm in sophomore year of high school at this point. So I think I was 15. I get home, I text my mom to like meet me downstairs because
Toulouse.
I'm like, I do not want to go upstairs alone.
Is it the middle of the day?
No, it's at night.
Oh,
It's-
why are you getting home?
Oh, because I went out with friends to
Oh,
see
okay,
this
sure,
movie.
Yeah. Oh,
And they
okay,
dropped me
yeah,
off.
That's
Yeah,
same
yeah.
day, same day. Yeah.
And I'm getting home. It's probably like 10 or 11 at night. They're awake. They're just chilling. No, you were not.
Okay.
And like whatever, I get home, I'm like clutched onto my mom as we're walking up the stairs, and out of nowhere, this like thing goes off on her phone. It sounds like dogs barking. We have never found that sound again. She never like had it on. She didn't have an alarm on. It was 11 o'clock at night. That was not her ringtone. That was not her text tone. We looked through the like sounds. She wasn't on YouTube. She doesn't know how to use YouTube. All that stuff. Very scary. And yeah, so that was the closest. And dogs barking, like it kind of freaks me out just because there's like a lot of lore behind demon devil dogs. I don't know if you guys are like into the lore.
Into the lore.
Into the
I'm not exactly cultured, but I mean I've heard about people. And
I've-
demon dogs.
I-
The lore of what?
so
Demon dogs.
I have a friend who has like said that she saw one time, and ever since she told me,
demon dog?
yeah, every time she told me about this story, like ever since then, it's kind of fucked me up. It like, and it's like kind of like described from like everybody I have seen, like that podcast that we listened to, they talked about it in one episode, and then so it's just like picture like a Doberman style dog.
Those are the tittiest.
Those are awesome. They're great. All black with no face.
Okay, that sounds tits.
Wait, what is?
I'm not very
It's
good with dog breeds. I'm
it's
gonna
like
look what
a-
Doberman looks like.
Doberman, it's like a pointy Rottweiler.
Yeah,
It's a
and
Scooby.
skinny. No, that's a Great Dane. Yeah, those are also very cute boys.
Look at him.
Look at like,
Aww.
yeah, they're cute. They're cutie boys. But yeah. So and they're just like they're supposed to be like the hounds of hell. There we go. Not demon dogs.
Yeah, hellhounds.
Hellhounds.
I have to fight those in Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah, you gotta fight them in a lot of video games,
Big
and
ammo.
they are like meant to like technically take you to hell.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know.
Live stream for 4 more hours. LMAO.
Oh shit.
No.
So yeah, that's
We have to sleep. You'll be
Sorry,
fine,
sorry,
dude.
Dapper. We're gonna have to nap her. We can't. Do that. Dude, there's gonna be other people streaming. Just make sure they're not in your time zone. Also, shouts out to Canada. Oh, Canada, we love you guys.
Oh, Canada. There's no ghosts in Canada.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, no, they can't pass the border.
There's literally no ghosts in Canada.
Yeah,
it's a
go-
very specific like U.S. South America thing. Oh,
Yeah.
and in Europe.
Yeah,
Europeans are deep in that.
yeah.
They're getting haunted every day.
Yeah,
of their
that's haunted
lives.
Oh,
lore.
big haunted.
They're big
Romania?
haunted.
Romania, that's Europe. Yeah, that's
Asians,
Ghost for sure.
Korea, Japan.
Oh, that's a whole different subject. We wouldn't
Those
even
are,
get on that.
those are
That's
different ghosts. We don't really like
Yeah,
talk
that's a
about
whole
them.
different lifestyle.
That
Okay,
stuff I
okay.
don't comprehend, and I don't expect anybody else here to
Yeah, I don't
comprehend.
get that- I don't
So
get that.
I'm assuming our viewers.
I feel
also
like
don't
because of
comprehend.
the
Like, their ghosts come
K-dramas.
from writings and shit.
Yeah, literally,
shit.
you write a word wrong, and it's like, sorry, brother, you're done. It's been real. You just unleashed the seal.
I feel like like there's like definitely a set lore behind ghosts in Korea because I watched like 3 different ghosty dramas, and they were all the same lore, like the base lore, and it was, I don't know, neat shit.
Some fucking big titted anime ghosts.
Yeah. Those are the good
That's
ones.
what
bro.
that's what Proto said.
You draw those into existence. You
Yeah.
You wish.
You have to manifest those. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just called being a weeb.
So Ludwin, you got any stories?
Of ghosts, of scary stuff. Honestly, not really. The scary stuff that's happened to me has not been stuff that I still to this day believe is like a ghost haunting me, because I'd still be scared. It's always been like a misunderstanding. It's like similar to how he saw like a shadow that was actually his. It would be like I'd hear a noise and say, holy fuck, what the fuck is happening to me? And then through further investigation and panicking over the course of a couple of hours, I find out that it's a regular natural
Thing that fell,
phenomenon.
okay.
Yeah. Nothing that fell. Like one time we had just moved into a house and I heard a voice recording. Not a voice recording. I heard a voice like speaking like out of like my entire family sleeping, and I hear it in the other room. And it's like it's like a whispering, but I don't hear what it's saying. It's like, and I'm like, holy shit. But it's obvious. It's very like words. It's like, I don't know what it's saying, but it's like a human voice saying words. And I was like, what the fuck is this? There's no TVs on in my house. There's no lights going on. There's a light in the room that I'm watching. I'm there watching Silver Linings Playbook featuring
Bradley Cooper
and Jennifer Lawrence.
That
So
one.
I'm thinking watching some nice thickies before I go to sleep. That's gonna be good. So I'm watching it. New night in the house. So I don't know if it's haunted or not. Don't really get a vibe for the energy. Family sleeping in the other room. I'm 20 at this time. No, not 20. I'm 18, which is well old enough. I'm an adult. I should not be scared of just dumb shit. But I can't go to sleep because I'm hearing voices in this new house. So me, 18 years old, goes into the room, wakes up my parents because it's like past midnight and I hear a voice. They get up. My dad's like, holy shit, you're a bitch. And then we look around like, and then he hears it too. He's like, holy shit, what the fuck is that voice? Like, what is? And then the entire family is now triggered that like there might be somebody like whispering in this house. Like there might be like one of those weird squatter things. We go inside and it's like my dad's like laptop was open and there was like a voice command that was saying something. So it's like shit like that. Like it's not me. It's not an actual scary thing. It's like,
But, like at the moment, it was
something that has a real explanation. But in those
yeah.
few moments, my heart would like stop beating.
My parents said recently that I didn't hear it, but apparently our downstairs TV just turned on like randomly in the middle of the night.
Oh, you have any ones too?
Really, really loud, and we never found out what it was. We're just assuming it was like,
Somebody said, Alexa, turn on the TV.
no, we don't have.
I know, dude.
Dapper, you asked if we're saying what we believe in. I'll make it real short. I'll give you the TLDR. I don't believe that going to sleep at 3 a.m. in any time zone or country will ever make you ever do anything bad. You can just go to sleep whenever you want. Ghosts will not fuck with you. But I will say that if there are ghosts, they are definitely not in Canada. So you good on that. If there are ghosts, they are not in Canada.
I have yet to see a scary film happen in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you know of any,
our
please
friend-
link me so I can get educated.
Our friend Ludwin believes that going to sleep at 3 a.m. just might, hypothetically speaking, open yourself to the possibility
It gives
of getting
you
haunted.
it gives you a great than 0%
But it could just not happen. That's in his eyes. In my eyes, it's a 0%. In his eyes, there's like a more than, at the very minimum, a 0.1.
Yeah, at the bare minimum.
And Julie probably is somewhere in that similar boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can all agree that the ghosts are not in Canada. There's
Yeah.
no-
Yeah, no ghosts in
I
Canada.
have a
there's
friend
no
in
ghosts in
Canada.
Canada.
He's never been haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except like if you're like in the Vancouver area, They've got like some Native American lore down there, so you got to watch out, dude. If
Yeah, but Native American.
if your house was
spirits
built
are
on
way
a
different.
burial ground,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you got to watch
If
out.
it's Native American phantoms, you would be dead by now.
Yeah.
There's no way you were.
All you have to
supposed
do
do that.
is bury their emblem and then leave it to rest,
If
and
you
you should
find it,
be
just
good.
leave it there.
There's like home remedies and shit you could fix for that.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, they would know more than us. But
I knew it. I feel like I knew that you would just say something that would ruin our
Vancouver,
experience.
hey brother.
Sorry.
What? Nah, Vancouver's sick, dude. I have a Pokemon deck box from Vancouver, so that's pretty much, you're living the life. I wish I was in your shoes. I know you're probably spooked right now, but I wish I was you because I really want to live in Vancouver. But yeah,
There was a time that I was in my like an old apartment that I used to live in that like I was there, not home alone, but I was like alone in the room, and the TV literally just kept turning on by itself and then off by itself and then on by itself, and I did like 3 times, and I just kind of sat there watching it happen, just not knowing what I should be doing, or like the remote's literally next to me.
maybe you had an extra one under the couch cushion.
We had one remote, one next to me, untouched.
You're not screwed,
You're not
brother.
screwed. You're so far from being screwed.
Everybody
You're like
listening,
us. We're all virgins.
Dapper Napper is scared. Yeah, no, they can't take your virginity, dude. Yeah, so you're good.
You're fine.
But Dapper Napper is scared because he lives in Vancouver. He is in. Nobody wants to die. You won't die tonight, Dapper Napper. I'm letting you know right now. In chat, you're
go.
getting the Ludwin Bang Chan
Bang Chan guaranteed.
Infinity Jewels seal of approval. We
Guaranteed.
will see you next stream.
Next,
You're gonna be
stream.
here. Don't be
What's
scared,
today,
brother.
Saturday? Or Sunday, technically?
Today's Sunday. It's
Monday-
the Sabbath, dude.
Monday-
Ghosts can't do nothing on
Oh
the
yeah,
Sabbath,
you're
dude.
safe. You're safe.
You're good, dude.
Oh, it's Sunday?
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
It's God's day, my man.
Come
Even if
on.
you don't believe in that, dude, you're good, bro.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Sunday, don't matter.
Don't
You're
even
safe.
worry about it. You're so good right now.
Yeah.
You're so good right now. You're so
You
safe.
can go
it's
to
not even
sleep.
funny.
You don't have to keep listening to us.
Unless you want to, dude. Watch
There's
some
literal,
ads.
there's literal people who are like in safety bubbles right now that are in more danger than you.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
1,000,000,000%. People that have like their burning sage right now.
Yeah, people that are burning safe.
They're warding something off.
Yeah. You're
But
so safe, it's not even funny.
I guess my closing remarks on the scary stuff. The scariest thing that's happened to me is no, I didn't say Vancouver's a bad place, dude. I think Vancouver's sick. It has mountains. It's on the West Coast. It's dope. I'm saying that I know that there's like Native peoples that have history there. So there could be some kind of like burial grounds or ancient stuff. That's the only place that I would suspect might have some spooky stuff going on.
But it
I
doesn't apply to you.
don't. But that doesn't mean that I'm correct. My bad. That doesn't mean that I'm correct in that. That just means my speculation. This is my postulate that I'm putting forward, but there's no truth behind it. This is just me speaking. Yeah. But nah, dude. The scariest thing that I think happened to me was that my parents told me that when I was younger, like, okay, I don't have any remembrance of my first grade year of when I was 6. I personally cannot
Like first grade?
like yeah,
You mean?
I can't dig up any memories from there.
Yeah.
I
Really?
can't recall anything.
I have some first grade memories.
I have a few, yeah.
But exactly, but the thing is, I remember stuff from kindergarten and pre-K, but I don't remember anything from first
It's
grade.
a blur.
So it's troll. I know that my teacher's name is, but I don't know her.
Can you like picture her face?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't remember what her
I don't
classroom
think I
was
can, I
like.
don't think I can picture any of my teachers.
But
Oh,
but
my
yeah.
first grade teacher was literally my favorite teacher.
So
Okay, go on.
around that time, my parents said that we lived in New York, so we had lived in a house with both an attic and a basement. They said that I would go down to the basement, which I was scared to death. Like I would never go. Even me at this age would never go down to like a basement that looks like that on my own, because basements are just fucked.
Yeah, it's really
They said that I would go down there on my own, no lights on, in the dark, and just talk to walls.
You were fucking possessed.
They said that I used to do that, and they said that my parents used to go down and be like, holy shit, like what are you doing? They said I was talking to a kid named Damien, which I know is the most cliche fucking like demon name. Like it was in the old movie The Omen or whatever, like Damien. But I remember me younger, like maybe up until like 7th, like until I was like 7 or 8, I thought the name Damien was sick. I was like, dude, if I have a son, I want to name his Damien. I wish my name was Damien, dude. So that I'm thinking that has to hold some truth. If I recall Damien being a really sick name, my mom and my parents, they literally both agree that they heard me say like, wow, oh, Damien's coming. Like they just thought it was an imaginary friend, but it was
Damien's
also
coming
kind of
over.
trick. Like, yeah, Damien's coming over, he's hanging out, and they were okay with that. Like, okay, Damien can come over. And then they said one day I told them Damien wants me to go over, and they were like, holy shit. So they just literally had to like stop.
I don't like this one.
They started like just like,
How the fuck were you earlier like nothing scary's ever happened? I can't think of
I
anything.
know, what the fuck?
This is the scariest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm
wait,
terrified. I'm not
this,
sleeping tonight.
this happened when you were in first grade.
this happened, yeah.
In that year.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's the thing. I have no memory of me going down there, because if I went down there, I would stop myself at all costs.
Would they
that's
find you
scary.
at night and stuff?
I don't know when they find me.
Like, so
I
it wasn't
can't
like
imagine.
a sleepwalking
I don't know
thing.
if it's at night. I don't think it was a sleepwalking thing either. It's just me not remembering that.
So what did they
Okay.
do after you said that?
I
Wanna
think
go
that
over?
they just like kept a closer eye on me. They just like started getting like, I think we like went somewhere for like a little bit. We visited some family or something. They were just like, that's when they were like, holy shit, something might be
Yeah.
happening.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
Auntie Exorcist.
Yeah. Ludwin's fucking Spanish as shit. I firmly, but he's
If
got
I was- if
Dominican
I was
blood
your-
in him.
I wish you had like a part of the story that was your parents just being like, where does Damien live?
We're gonna go there and beat his ass.
Your mom's
And
the
then you just-
Dominican
We're
one,
saying, how
right?
big is he? Can he fight?
Is your mom the Dominican one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think my dad's side of the family is a lot more religious. My grandfather was like, he worked in the church.
Okay.
That
Is that the
fucked.
family you went to go visit?
I don't remember, dude.
Damien's gonna fuck on you tonight.
Oh
No, it's gonna
man,
be-
he
I
coming
think-
back.
I know,
Damien's
but-
gonna hunt all of us
But
today.
even then, my parents, like, even like my parents, my sisters, they both agree that house had a lot of like really like
Negative stuff.
negative like energy. Like it just felt weird. They didn't feel like safe like spiritually in it. So I was like, so
Sometimes
Like
that
a-
happens.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
like a lack of peace of mind. Yeah, people experience that in places.
because
you know?
it also looks like a place. Like when you're thinking like, yo, what does a haunted house look like? It's that house. It's like the attic was really big. There's enough like dusty places to go into. The stairs going down to the basement weren't like solid stairs. They were just like little shelves that kind of go upon each other. You could like slip through them and shit. So like stuff could like reach out and like grab if something wanted to grab. But yeah, I don't consider that one of the scariest things that's happened to me because it's not something that
You
I remember.
remember.
This is me hearing from other people. If anything, this could be a big ass prank made by my family.
That's true too.
But
Is your family that kind of family?
To
They
just prank
you
me?
heavy?
prank me and then like I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Can we-
But the
do
fact
you-
that he never remembered anything.
Yeah, that's what really seals the deal.
Yeah.
You should get them on a podcast and be like, we
Did
gotta
that
talk
really
about this.
happen?
Yeah.
I know what you mean though about the whole like ease of mind thing. Like at my current house, I feel like it's so damn safe. There's nothing spooky there. But in
Julie, you can't even go up the stairs because the lights are off the top.
what do you mean? Yes, I
You
can.
told me that story. You told me that before. If you if the lights are off, like downstairs or upstairs, you can't like. You feel terrified to go towards the dark part of the house, whichever part that is.
I'm scared ass.
Okay, that's just me being scared though. But I feel really safe in my house.
Okay.
And
You're probably good, Dapper
Yeah,
Dapper.
you're good.
He's like nothing scared. If nothing yet has led you to be scared,
You're fine.
don't be scared.
Yeah.
You've probably fell asleep during 3 a.m. before, dude. We all have. Just
Mhm.
just don't be scared, dude.
yeah. So yeah, back to me. Yeah, no. So I feel safe at my current house. There will be moments, of course, when like I'm just home alone and it's just like spooky. But I think that's just because I watch so much damn scary shit. And but in my house in New York, so they recently did like renovations on the house, and by recently I mean like a couple years ago. And Ludwin just took my shoe off, but that's okay. It feels more airy now. The New Jersey house, yeah. I just call it New York, but it's actually New Jersey. So this is like
I love lying.
yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. There's a reason behind it, but I won't get into that in this episode.
Okay.
There's a 3-decker house. So in the basement, currently my great grandmother and my great grandfather live there. Then on the like base floor, my aunt and my 2 cousins used to live there before they moved out. And then on the top floor, my grandmother lived there. And then like so there was a basement and there is an attic. I used to feel so uncomfortable in like everywhere in the house. Like even like outside of my grandmother's bedroom, I remember I would always be like super scared. In the hallway, like going down to the attic, everywhere in the house was just very like uncomfortable. But ever since they did the renovation, everything has felt a lot better. I feel like even my cousins and I, like we've talked about it too. They were like they both like said some stories that like they used to see shit and like hear footsteps and stuff when the house was empty, like in this very specific hallway. And ever since the renovation, that it just like it's not there anymore. Like they don't hear it, they don't feel it, and yeah. So I firmly believe that the vibe thing.
So renovate your houses, kids.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
Yeah.
cool, 'cause opposite.
When you renovate, like shit happens.
You
Like,
piss off the
people, like-
ghosties.
Because you're
Yeah.
changing what they know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spookiest.
Well, that's actually a story too. The Winchester house.
I don't know what you're on about.
Well, where they literally, or the woman does not stop building, guys.
Yeah. So
it's literally it's this giant mansion
in
because
California,
This woman was told that if she did not stop like adding
By a
rooms,
psychic? I'm just
if
gonna add.
she did, if she did not stop building until the day that she would be murdered by these ghosts that were out to get her, because her husband sold guns. and
The
apparently-
Winchester gun.
and a lot of
Hold on.
spirits were
That
bad.
does not mean your house is haunted. That means their house is haunted. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Dapper
Yeah.
napper.
Do not worry about them. That's their problem.
Yeah, how-
You'll be okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
they-
do you live in California?
No, he said
No,
Vancouver.
he's-
But yeah,
Oh, you're good.
the fucking the ghosts do they usually just stick themselves confined to that house
Unless
or that family.
they could have also just had a peaceful passing, and they were
Oh,
just.
yeah, it
they're
doesn't
just,
have to be necessarily
Yeah,
a
they're
bad death.
they're maybe not
Like,
maybe not
yeah.
haunted at all.
Yeah, not all dead things are ghosts, dude. But wait, so the Winchester thing, that's like a real thing. Can you Google this?
This is a real thing.
Yeah,
This
it's
is a
tourist
museum
attraction
there.
now. Or
Yeah.
museum, whatever. It is.
I don't know what it is either. It's called the Winchester House. This house is like a giant maze. It's literally like a shit ton of acres. It has like, I just want to read how many bedrooms
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
bathrooms
yes.
it has.
That's
Click it.
Like that shit. There's like
it. We're on.
All right. So there's actually like a recent movie about it, and it's a pretty damn good movie.
there's like
No, go to.
she
Like,
built
hover over it. Oh,
Go to our story.
Yeah.
she built rooms, but she also built like a bunch of like nonsense rooms. There's rooms leading to nowhere.
Yeah.
There's rooms where you open the door and you might literally fall off the third.
Or a
What the
door
fuck?
leading to like a brick wall.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, or like stairs that lead to nowhere that just lead to like the roof and like stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna
Holy
read
moly,
this.
is the house?
So it is a 24,000 square feet house, 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, 160 rooms, 52 skylights, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, and yeah, I don't want to read that last one. So my only thing, and I think they might have made a joke about this in the other thing we listened to, 13 bathrooms for, go back down, Ludwin.
Like 100 something.
Yeah, 13 bathrooms for 160 rooms. That doesn't seem like a fair ratio.
That's if you just make it like 10 bathrooms, that's like
Oh.
16 rooms per bathroom.
See,
but
now,
it's less
but
than
you're
that.
also like, that's with the implication that every room is a bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
These rooms could be closets. These rooms could be
Just
storage
random
or,
little
like,
storage rooms.
offices.
Yeah. I think the freaky part about this is that I read back then when I was doing my research,
Can you
I read
find-
the second that the lady who owned this house died, like literally everybody stopped working. Everyone dropped their shit. Like we're just like we're done
Nah.
here.
Yeah. Cause
They just knew.
and like they weren't like they had like a respect for it. And
Yeah.
then they knew that they didn't have to anymore because the houses, I mean the ghosts were like they were done too.
Yeah, and like it wasn't announced to them that she died. They kind of just knew.
Gonna put this on to show them what it looks like.
Yeah.
The house, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how to do it.
Also a quick note back to what we were saying earlier, the fact that she made the house so confusing and like things leading to nowhere was in order to trick the ghost so that she could run away from them.
But if she had to keep building anyway, what's the point? What's the point of like building them in such a way that it's confusing for the ghost?
Well, it was just it was so that she could like get away from them because she lived there for a very big majority of her life
Yeah, it seems like it.
Giving to her.
to keep building. Yeah.
She couldn't move.
Yeah. No. She ended up moving eventually, but like I don't know why I think she decided to stay living there for the first like 10 years or so that she could make sure that they kept production on the
So
house.
she just kept running. Do you think she was actually like sprinting or just like walking? And
No,
I
I don't
know-
think she was actually like
Like, I-
walking away.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. You never like feel comfortable in your house at that
She
point.
slept in a different room
Oh, there you go.
in
Really?
the house. Yeah.
That's crazy.
How could you sleep? I don't know. That's
I think the creepiest house experience I've had is one time my family wanted to go. We had like this plan with a bunch of family friends to go chill out in Naples. They like rented a house
Okay.
for like a 4 days, something like that. We show up, we're there, we're like trying to figure out where everyone's gonna sleep. It's a pretty nice place. It has a pool and everything, 2 floors. The master bedroom is like locked because like the owners of the house they don't want people in their room or whatever. But there's one guest room upstairs that people are sleeping there, and my friends who were there, they call me over. They're like, hey, you gotta look at this. And then we opened the closet of this room, and there's in the closet like built into the wall of the closet, there's another tiny door, a tiny like sliding door.
Yeah.
And like we're there like, what do you think is in there? And we're all like pretty young, so we're like, I don't know, I don't want to check. I literally go and I like slap it open so like slides open. In there, it's literally just pitch black. Like the light in the closet is on, but for some reason
it just
in
won't...
there it just looks like black. And like we could have easily shone a flashlight in there,
but you just were convinced.
and we were just like, no. And we just closed that, and I went downstairs and I'm like, I am not sleeping in that room.
Yeah.
Put me in any other room in this house, I'm not sleeping in that room.
So the house in New Jersey, my grandmother's house, there's like one of those little doors, like the ones on the wall that's like dog size.
It was just like that.
Yeah, and it's just like I've never tried to open it. I don't know if my mom has ever tried to open it. Kind of doesn't make sense as to where it is. Like, what does it lead to? So I just don't acknowledge
in
it.
the first full house we lived in Florida, my house had one too. We opened the house was newly built. We opened it. It was a fine little like weird shed thing. My sister called it the Holocaust hideaway.
Oh, I think that's what they call it in my
it
too.
looks like a spot where you'd hide some Jews and like
Oh my God.
from persecution. I mean that'd be a sweet little spot to have them, but
This is Kat.
huh?
This is Kat.
What do you mean this is
Kathy?
Kat? What about Kathy?
Is this Kathy? That
I am Ludwin.
never mind. Didn't you say your sister?
I said
called it
my
that?
sisters and I. Yeah, we used to call it that.
My sisters and I. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
This has been a long fucking episode.
Yeah, almost 3 hours. We're at 2 hours and 42 minutes.
I know. I see that.
I mean, this is your podcast. Whenever you want to call it a wrap,
I know.
call it a wrap.
Your cast, we're just talking in it.
Mm-hmm.
No armpit smell. I'm gonna smell on stream. No, that's good. That's some good pitch. This
Pretty
entire podcast, I've been singing "Dollar Dollar" the entire time.
Dollar Dollar is a K-pop song.
Huh? This bracelet? Funny you mention it. It looks like a belt. I got it for free at school because the Birthright Israel people were passing out wristbands for Jewish people that were considering it, and I had I was with Josh and Josh got one and I was hanging with him, so the guy was like, oh yeah, you can have one too, man, and I was like, shalom. I picked that shit up quick.
Dapper said, what about the Whaley house? I actually don't know if I know what that is. I think I do.
Is that's gonna be the house in his neighborhood he's talking about? That's like, my neighbor's house is the Whaley house.
Oh no, it's a real thing.
Of course, you thought that I was
I
being
believe
serious.
in you.
I was pranking you guys.
Okay, let's see, because I feel like okay.
Oh, is that the one?
Are you a Ghost Adventures fan, Dapper? Because if you are,
Oh my
please tell me
God.
if they've been there.
Can you please TLDR me this? This is a very long paragraph of
I
lore.
feel like I have heard. I feel like they did an episode on this too.
Dude, I gotta pee.
I know there's
All right, chat. I'm gonna go pee. I'll let you know if anything wacky happens.
Audio. Ludwin's using the restroom.
In a house
I
on
literally just-
the keys.
You wanna hop in here?
one. The keys, but
Okay, let's
What
see.
is this? Dude, this is a long story. Do you have the TLDR? It is 5 a.m. I don't want to read all this. Lanky stranger. This is Slenderman. The most haunted place in America.
They say that about a lot of things.
2 giggling boys crashed from porch, never clicking. Jiggle a bell. They heard a bell. Footsteps. Approaching slowly. No, very perfume. Hay espantos aquí con ojos grandes. There's ghosts in here with big eyes. That sense. whispering. It's like a house getting haunted by Slender.
Wait. You don't have to. Nope. Yeah. I'm not reading the whole thing. I'm like skipping part.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sure we can find a tail.
About the ghost
Somewhere else.
store. Oops. Sorry, chat. Listeners, we're reading
educate
about
ourselves.
this house.
Go to the,
Amigo.
go to to the right.
Oh, that's
Where,
here?
yes.
Okay, yeah, I definitely heard about this because the ghost of the wife who owned it is said to be haunting it, and I think I recently listened to this. Yeah, it's both to be said to be the hauntings are said to be both a blessing and a curse.
Why a blessing?
It says it right up there, actually. The stories circulating kept vandals away from the property, at the same time discouraging renters when she needed the extra income. Because I think Whaley died and left her like alone in the house, if I remember. Yep, and then the youngest son died 18 months in.
Is this the one where the man killed everyone?
I feel like it might be. Are you?
Yes, this is it. Oh my god, why am I so excited?
We fucking love scary shit. Okay, we're still reading. We're still reading.
What's the story you were thinking about?
There was this man family, and then there were these other people who move in.
You're thinking of Amityville Horror. Also very scary. Click in this one again.
Huh?
Click in and like scroll down.
Go on.
Okay, prison.
You guys reading?
We're reading
Scary
about
shit.
house hauntings.
Okay, keep scrolling down. Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't. I know I've heard of it, but this information's not giving me the information I would need to remember the story.
Why don't we let Chad explain it?
He was going to.
You let Chad
He
explain
just
it.
said the most haunted place in America.
Or the Queen May ship.
This is the chat right here.
Wait, so are we seriously gonna believe that the Canadian guy knows more about America than we do?
Guys, I think we gotta call this wrap soon.
We do.
Yeah, I agree.
When it's soon, right now. Impromptu ending right now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream.
I mean, we could say
Dap,
I'm gonna do my goodbye
Oh, yeah.
after you do
absolutely,
your
absolutely.
goodbye.
Please
Okay,
do.
okay.
I was hoping you would.
Okay, cool.
Dapper Napper, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry we spooked you, but I promise you'll be okay. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Anybody else? Thanks to everybody who followed. We actually hit 100 followers this podcast stream.
Holy
so
shit!
which is sick.
Congrats.
Thanks guys for that. Hope to see you guys around.
yeah.
And I'll let the continuation of the closing out words be carried over to the host of the podcast, Infinity Jules. I'll link the podcast once more in the chat. And take it away, Julie.
So yeah, this episode will be put on
Take it
to
easy, brother.
Spotify later, Dapper. This episode will be put on Spotify, YouTube, and I'm still working on iTunes, but it'll get there eventually. Sorry it was such a long one. I hope you enjoy it. I will put the actual footage of the video up on YouTube instead of just the audio this time, so you could see us in our
Moment of glory.
in our you could understand what's going on.
Unedited, 2 hour and 50 minute.
You could
Talk fast.
join in with the chat as well. And yeah, follow Bangchan TV and follow me,
Follow her.
Infinity Jules.
Thanks again,
Peace
guys.
out, guys.
Goodbye.
Good
It's been
night.
real.